Everything's a little bit delayed. Sorry about that, guys. Literally, as I was doing my intro, I had like 2 or 3 phone calls in this like little bit of time that I had going on, and people were like, "Hey, man, can you do this? Can you do that?" And I'm like, "I mean, I can, but I'm about to go live. I'm about to do whatever, and nobody cares about my time. Nobody cares about my time. No, that just all of 0 people. And I want to sit here and be like almost slightly political, but at the same time, almost not because it's not that I care, but at the same time, some of it is it's not California related, but the stuff that's going on is it's gonna trickle down to the state that I live in. So I feel it is relevant and everything. And I wish there was more news this week of like TV shows and whatever that were going on that I could be like, hey, this was good, this was bad, this was X, this was Y, whatever. Like, there's just simply there's not like the biggest stories this week has all been political stuff. And when you're only doing a show maybe once a week or you're maybe twice a week, sometimes the only way to be relevant or doing all this stuff is to talk about the relevant things, whether you really want to or not. But also, sometimes some of them do affect you. Some of them, in theory, are not affecting me at the moment, but they will, or they have. And this kind of people that are dealing with them and the way that they're talking about it is the same way that, well, our governors and mayors and stuff are talking about them, and it is blowing my mind. And yes, so we'll get into some of that, because what the fuck, what is going on with some of this? And also, excuse me for the weird kind of off intro. Like, usually I'm almost on top of it to the point where it's like almost like a setup by AI or something. It's like boom, snap, let's go. Boom, snap, let's go. Yeah, as I was doing all this shit, it was just like boom, I got a phone call, I got all this, and all this shit just started. Like, I was like, dude, nobody's called me all day. Why are you calling me like 30 seconds before I'm going live? Why? I mean, to be fair, a lot of people don't know I do this. So there you go with that. With that being said, let's go ahead and go down the list of all the people that are here early and whoever wants to talk. And also, you know what? Let me go ahead and also throw this out there to all the people. Usually my Saturday streams are, well, panel shows and whatnot. It still is a panel show. I just didn't put that into the title. So if there's anybody in the chat, I know it's later than I normally do these, but at the same time, if you want to jump on and any of the subject matter, whatever is interesting to you and you have something to say about it, feel free to hit me up. I'm not hard to find. You can find me at Gallows and Media or even on Discord. I believe it's just Syfaxx. Like, I don't know. I'm not super great or well versed in Discord, but I do talk to people on Discord every now and then. And yeah, you can jump on there and talk to me from there. And then you can talk about some of the subject matter. A lot of it, oddly enough, is going to be, and this sucks to say, political stuff. Like, but at the same time, I feel like I kind of want to just burn through it and then talk about some of the shows that have been coming out, maybe some anime, some other stuff. I don't know. I don't like political stuff, man. It's so divisive and if I'm being honest, boring. It's usually pretty boring. Unless you're super into that. Unless you're super into it. With that being said, let's go ahead and go through the people who got here early and some of the stuff that are some of the well, chats that have came in early. Right on. I mean, I don't got super chats yet, but one of these days I'll be like, wait a minute, guys, I gotta crack my fingers and be like, super chats rolled in. Hold on, all you plebs. Until then, we just gotta talk to everybody who's fucking awesome who showed up here early. And hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday night. I mean, I am. I actually went to a couple different things literally today, and then last night I was out and I was hanging out with Chris Gore, man. I went to his birthday party celebration. I had a beer with Chris Gore. Oh my god, it was crazy. Nah, it was just chilling. It was good to see him again, and yeah. Let's see here. First one up is SJ says, "Hello, Syfaxx and Calypso. What's going on, SJ? Always good to see you." He's always one of the first people. This was like an hour before I even started, so I don't know. Like, if I got nothing going on, you got way nothing going on other than to say hello to me and my cat. But at the same time, I appreciate you being here all the same. Fucking amazing. And then me saying, "What's up?" Thumbs up. Let's go. We got Sergeant Garatina saying, "Evening. What's going on, Sergeant Garatina? One of the best mods, if not the best mod in so many different circles. Fucking killing it out there." We got Ronnie saying, hey, everyone. Hey to you, Ron E. What's going on, brother? Hopefully you were having a great Saturday night. Let's see here. We got Sin saying, "Hail, chat. Hail to you, Sin. What's going on, brother? How are you doing?" You know what? I will drink to that. I'm going to be drinking because I know I don't have that many subjects or whatever, but at the same time, I'm kind of hoping other people either join or maybe want to join based on the time differential. Sometimes it might be whatever, or it just might be me talking for like 30, 40 minutes, and then I'm going to be like, fuck it, let's call it, We shall see. We will see. I know you'll get Slurfax here in a couple more beers. It'll be great. Let's see here. We got Sergeant Gartina says, "Hi, Sin." Emily Kruger says, "Hail, what's going on, Emily Kruger? If you have not checked out her channel, she does a lot of like artwork stuff and whatnot. And I don't even know what she's up to nowadays. And what 650? She's like triple my channel size, but it's like she's out there killing it, doing great, always saying hi to everybody. Lovely person. Keep being awesome, Emily. And hell yeah, fucking keep killing it." Joseph Lanham also says, "Hey, you know what, Joseph Lanham? Hey, man, what's up? How you been? Are you doing good? Hey." Stacy Gardner says, "What's up, everyone?" Stacy Gardner out there killing it with the video game streams. What? Hold on, Syfaxx. I'd down to hang out with you. You're down to hang out? You want a link, dude? You know what? Here you go. Let me copy it. Boom. Just because I read it right now. Let's see here. I know I talked to you on X. Boom. There we go. Boom. You heard it. I know you heard that click. Everybody heard that click. There's the click. There's the click of doom. And now you got to join the Syfaxx chat. I sent you a link, Stacy Gardner. Go ahead and join if you would like to. There we go. Sergeant Gartina. Ron E says, "Here we go." Absolutely. Yes, here we go. I actually had a different video. It was actually going to be the Tom McDonald song that's called like The Devil's Democrat, and some reason it didn't play or it didn't give me the option to. And whether you like that guy or not, whatever, it's a great song. It's apt to what's going on to a lot of stuff right now. I do have a guest now here in the background, which I appreciate, but let me go ahead and burn through the rest of the list here of people. Let's see, we got SJ. We got Deputy Dog saying, "Hello, all. What's going on, Deputy Dog? What's going on, brother? Hopefully you are doing well tonight." I mean, it's my time, 10:15. I don't know where you're at, but it's either same time or later. Still kind of late. How is work going? Work is going well, and I'm about to be transferred to a store much closer, and work's going to be doing way better. So I'm actually looking for, it's weird to say that I'm looking forward to work next week when, I mean, nobody, I feel like nobody says that, like, unless you're like, "I'm getting a raise tomorrow." Like, it's like, tomorrow I'm getting a raise. Fuck yeah, I'm looking forward to Monday. I'm getting more money. No, it's like, it's technically a raise because like I'm 5 minutes away instead of fucking 40 minutes away. Like, so yeah, it's kind of a raise, and as far as gas money goes. So yeah, that's great. that's perfect. Let's see here. We got Nestor says the Scrubs revival. Shake my head. I hope they don't mess it up, dude. Scrub. I I don't even want to hear about that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No, no, no. With that being said, I mean, let me remove this. Let me remove some of these comments. Look, I'm a great YouTuber. I'm just killing it out here. I'm just slaying like I normally do. Obviously, duh, killing it. But you know what? Sometimes I do have kind of funny clips for people who show up, and I know sometimes they sound like this.
Cut. Stud cock.
Stud cock.
Stud cock.
And we got our stunt cock, Stacy Gardner. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little buzzed. But
I just got done,
hey man, hey, to each their own. You know, I'm about to have a cigarette. It doesn't have any.
I'm not talking about a cigarette, my friend.
Doesn't have any. Oh no, I know what you're talking about, but it doesn't have any herbal tendencies behind it. But you know, whatever. Some of us have some of us have vices. Some of us don't show them. Sometimes we don't give a shit. I personally don't give a shit. But with that being said, how are you doing tonight, man? On your Saturday night?
I'm actually doing pretty good, man. Just got home hanging out with some friends a little while ago, so I'm just ready to chill for the night.
Right on. Hey, what games you been playing lately?
Let's see, Street Fighter, Grandia, Super Gym Fighter, and Fairy Tail.
Nice. Yeah, so for anybody in the chat that does not know, or if you didn't recognize, whatever, Stacy Gardner here is obviously like from the chat, whatever. Great, he's a great supporter. He also has his own channel at Stacy Gardner. I don't have any of my mods. Well, actually, Sergeant Garantino might be able to put it out there, but I don't know. It's a very late night random show, whatever. Still. He does gaming stuff, and what else do you do, man? Do you do videos, or is it mainly like gaming stuff? Oh, there you go, right. Sergeant Garantino. Go ahead and threw it out there.
Thank you, Sergeant Giratina. I love her. I usually just do gaming videos and gaming streams. I got my next Rogue Galaxy stream tomorrow, but I also plan on expanding my channel a little bit soon. So that's something I'm going to be trying to do here.
Right on, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like I mean, obviously, I've seen you in not just my chat or DA's chat. I've seen you in other chats as well. I mean, like that. I feel a lot of people. There you go. Check it out. Boom. Deputy Dogs subbed. There you go. I got you one, man. With all of 6 people watching, I still got you one. There you go. That's what it's all about, right there. Literally, that one person could be like. I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I'm sitting there at like. When I was at like 199 or some shit or 198, and I'm like, dude, it's been like 2 weeks and nobody subbed to me, and it's like I get those 2 subs, I'm like, I'm over 200, I'm at 256, I'm halfway to 500, I'm working on it. But it's like, dude, you don't realize how much that means to people who are actually actively pursuing this in a certain way or whatever. I don't know how Stacy Gardner feels about that, like if you used to actively pursuing that, but in the back of your mind, you still kind of are, right? I feel like everybody kind of like if you're putting yourself out there in a certain way, you're like, hey, there's a part of me that actually believes and has a chance of that, and that's cool, right? I mean, I'm not going to sit there and put all my cards on it, but at the same time, that'd be cool. That'd be great. That'd be a fucking fantastic little extra income or whatever. Yeah. Like even for me, it's like I'm lucky enough to have like 2 or 3 people donate maybe $15, and it's like, oh, that pays for my StreamYards, and I'm like, I'm not doing enough StreamYards to justify that right now. But now that I'm going to be in a better schedule, I'm like, I can actually start devising like a proper situation to start doing that. And I'm looking forward to that because I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then also start working on my videos more properly again without, well, not without, but with wanting to actually be doing them instead of thinking like this is my only chance, because for almost I don't know, 6 months there, I was like, the only chance I have of making any money, it was like fucking YouTube. And I'm like, I'm not gonna make shit off YouTube. Like, I got a shit camera, I got a terrible fucking I'm terrible at editing, everything about it is bad, but I'm like, people still kind of watch, sort of. But I'm like, enough people donate to keep me doing live streams. And I was like, okay, cool. Obviously I can change that around now. And I'm looking forward to that. So me personally, but yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah. I mean, when you start out with this, it's like, I mean, if you thought of doing YouTube or Twitch, whatever streaming thing you're doing, and you're like, I'm going to make it big. Don't do that. Don't go into it like that at all. You're gonna be like extremely disappointed for like months on months. There might be a point where you just say something extremely viral and all of a sudden you kick it off. Good on you. But yeah, no, that doesn't happen to everyone, especially if you're just like a normal dude. Like it's like, oh, dude, I'm a normal white dude. It's like that guy's gonna say something racist. I'm like, no, like 90% of my guests are black. Like, what the fuck? That right there might be the most racist thing I say. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, without saying exactly where you're at, where are you at? I mean, I might have already asked you before, but where are you at as far as states and whatever go, if you don't mind saying, whatever.
That's cool, man. I'm in Ohio right now, man. I live in Ohio. Born and raised.
So with that being said, what's the situation out there for you? I mean, because even if you are in, let's just say, a red or blue state, doesn't matter. It's like wherever you are at specifically, like even though I'm in California, I'm probably in more of a blue area, even though I feel like everyone I talk to is more red than they are blue. What's it like out there? Like how's everyone feeling about the presidency? Like
well,
I don't know.
Family aside, I get mixed reactions when I hear people talking about them. Like sometimes I hear people say, "Oh, he's the friggin' devil." Others, I'm hearing them say, "Oh well, we dodged a bullet. We dodged a real bullet." I'm like, wow. Me personally, I'm just not a fan, but it is what it is.
No, I totally understand. It's like, for the most part, like I find him funny. Like I find our president funny. Like some of the shit he says, whether you like it or not, it's like he's kind of a fucking comedian, which is crazy when you think about it. It's like that's the guy who's leading our fucking country, and it's like he's out there just cracking jokes. Where I'm, it's like, hey, we killed him. He was a dog, and it's like, oh my god, like what the fuck is happening? Like this is insane. But then now, like you have people like the mayor of Chicago and also the governor clapping back. There's like, hey, we don't want the National Guard over there. And my initial thought on this, and I don't know if you feel like this, but I feel maybe some people can relate to this, where it's like when normal or when regular people talk about, let's say, India, right? Where it's like if you just hear like, hey, let's talk about India, you immediately think shithole and it probably smells bad, right? And not saying that it is. Maybe there's places that are great, but in most people's heads, that's where they go, right?
Yeah, because I can see that. Because for some people, the worst part of a state would stick out rather than the best part. And I'm like, Yeah, that's very fair because I mean, like, you could have
If I were to tell you on the fly, blindfolded and whatever, and be like, "Hey, what does this smell like?" and it smells like shit, and you'd be like, "Oh, that might be India." Like, what country does it smell like? You'd be like, "Oh, that smells like India," right? It's like that's where your fucking head goes, which is not great, right? But I kind of feel the same way with that, with like the way that the world feels about Chicago when it comes to violence. Like, if I were to go outside of the United States and I'd be like, "Hey, what do you think about Chicago?" and they just fucking they just hear Chicago, they're just like, "Oh, violence." Right? I know that's a weird comparison, but at the same time, it's like two things that is like synonymous with a certain word. That's my comparison there. If you get where I'm coming from.
Oh no, I get it. I get it because I talk to people around me, and they're like, "Dude, why do you think they call it Chirac?" And I'm like, he's got a point.
There you go. Yeah. You're right. See, there you go. It's like Chirac, Chicago, whatever. Sorry if I brought you on to something that's going to be super controversial, but it's actually not. I actually think I think what I'm saying is pretty fucking standard, like, in my opinion. But I mean, come on, like, even people in the chat, look at that. It's like Deputy Dogs laugh my look. We got Justin Lanham, dude. Okay, see, like I feel like even our chat agrees. Like, yeah, you're right. You're not speaking. You're not lying. And so when something like that is out there in the open, where it's like, okay, if I were to say Chicago to somebody, it'd be like, okay, that sounds like a hellhole. That sounds terrible. And it sounds like there's just nothing but violence. It has nothing to do with color. None of that was brought up, even in any of the things that I said, right? But all of a sudden, the president's like, "Hey, check it out. We deployed, the National Guard in DC, which is obviously District of Columbia, whatever. It's a separate thing, but at the same time, all of a sudden, crime dropped by like 95%, probably even more. And they're like, "Hey, what if we just tried that in Chicago?" And then the mayor goes out of his way to be like, "No," like he's actively rooting against it. Like, what do you think about that, man?
Well, it's Brandon Johnson, so I mean, what's there to say?
I mean, you would think he'd be better than Beetlejuice, right? But he's not.
I still crack up every time I hear that. Although don't say the name again because we don't want her showing up here.
Yeah, we said it twice now. If you say it a third time, all of a sudden, oh my God, I don't know. It actually might fix Chicago. Like, they'll be like, "There's actually less crime." Like, dude, the buildings are blowing up only in 2/3. And you're like, "What?" Like, "Oh yeah, Beetlejuice showed up." Like, what the fuck? Oh, I said it. No.
Please,
I'm sorry. I might have fixed Chicago. I'm sorry, guys. I might have fixed it. I might have fucking fixed it. Shit. What the fuck is going on out there, guys?
Wait, but let me see if the four horsemen are flying around out there. Nope. Unfortunately, they're not. I didn't even see a flying hoof. God,
it's fucking wild. So, all right, hold on. I got a couple clips I'm willing to pull up because, oddly enough, okay. Just I mean, most people here are probably, I don't know, familiar with the way that I do streams. Usually, I'm not political at all, but this week was pretty weak in pop culture stuff. Let's go with that, right?
Yeah, I understand.
It was pretty. There wasn't that much. The couple. Go for it. Sorry.
I'd say that you and me are kind of like the same. We just want to enjoy good stuff. We want to enjoy good movies, good shows, good entertainment. But if it's not there, then what do we have to talk about?
Exactly, and it's like as much as I don't want to talk about political stuff, when it's kind of the only thing that's dominating all the headlines, you almost like can't talk about it. And yeah, so right now is obviously like the possibility of like Chicago getting taken, and actually some of this stuff actually isn't even that big of a deal. I mean, it will be a big deal if it happens, and all of a sudden crime drops by 90%, and like that motherfucker has no leg to stand on. Like, it's like no, we
I'm like,
can't have
I'm like,
that here. And then all of a sudden he shows up and is like, but he fixed it, right? And it's like, well, but Trump though. It's like, yeah, well, all Trump though, like all Trump did was come in and save y'all. Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong. I feel this round of Trump is a little bit weaker in some instances or whatever, but there's some stuff he's been killing it on, man. So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. At Syfaxx, thoughts on the Dexter finale? I have not watched it yet, dude. I've been waiting to watch it. I've loved this new season so much, like Dexter Resurrection or whatever, or I believe that's what it's called. And episode 9 was crazy, where you're like, Jesus Christ, like how are you going to get out of this one? I haven't watched the finale. I'm very interested in to see the finale, and I, without even seeing the finale, I can say I still recommend this season, at least up to episode 9. Because obviously episode 10 is a finale, but I don't know. Is the finale good or not, man? You don't spoil it for me. But at the same time, if you're just say good, just be like good or bad. Like just say that in the chat, and I'll be like, I believe you. But also, more than likely, after doing this stream, I will probably be watching it. I also need to catch up on some of my anime I've been watching for the last like week or so. This week has been weird. Like my time that I usually have for like I don't want to say excess stuff, but it's like you only have so many time or so many hours after you're working to catch up on stuff. And like just Thursday alone, I was stripped of, let's say, like 6 hours, but it was for a good reason, because my mom needed to go to the hospital. I needed to take her to the hospital, and luckily everything is all good with that. And
that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah. She's always in a constant state of like some things are not great and whatever, and it's hard to explain, but at the same time, I mean, if I'm being honest, it's frustrating, but at the same time, it's like that's a me problem, because I'm like, oh, I'm getting mad over nothing, but I'm getting mad over like, oh, you're wasting my time, but at the same time, it's also your mom, and so it's like you getting frustrated over something stupid and menial, while also being like, you still get to spend time with your mom, and let's just say the worst happens, at least you would be there, kind of thing, right? And it's so it's hard to it's hard to balance that kind of stuff, but at the same time, yeah. So that happened this week, and I was I don't know, I was bereft of a couple hours or whatever, and yeah. So I need to play some catch up, but yeah. You know, hail to Fax Mom. She's doing good. She's fine. She's okay.
That's good to hear, because I tell you the truth. I'll tell you this right now. I don't really want to go into it, but like I've lost my mother about a good 2 years ago, so I can understand what you're going through.
Condolences, man. My mom went through like a motorcycle accident about 15 years ago, and her life has not been the same. Like, and so any little thing, like 90%, probably like 95% of the time, it's all like in her head, kind of thing. It's like it could be like a headache or something, and it's like she's just like, oh, I'm dying, this is it, and it's like, I need to go to the hospital. I'm like, fuck, okay, cool, I'll come get you. but there was a time last year where it actually was a real thing where it was blood clots, and you need to take care of
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it is real, even if it's your mom, and sometimes you might feel that they're crying wolf all the time. I mean, I would like her to not cry wolf if all she wants to do is see me. I'll just come see you. I want to hang out. I take her to dinner all the time. I take her to lunch all the time. I do whatever I can whenever I can. I try to see her as much as I can. We're roughly 40 minutes away, give or take, so it's not that far. But I don't know. I feel I try with my limited resources and her limited resources. I feel I make it work. But when it comes to stuff like that, it's like it's very, very hit and miss. You know, you're just like, man, of course I want to. If it's something bad, of course I want to be the one to help you, you know, or not even just that. It's just like, of course I'll be the one to help you at all times, every time, anytime, because you'll do the same for me. And I think that's a great just sentiment in general when it comes to I don't know, children and I don't know, mothers and fathers, whatever, however you want to look at it. However your situation is, it's like, yes, absolutely do the best for them whenever.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Oh my god, Calypso, I'm gonna let you on fire by accident. You need to leave. So here's Calypso, and now she's a rag doll. Now she's a rag doll. All right, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, fuck. Well, shit. With that being said, are you up to date with any of the Dexter stuff, or like any of the what new TV shows in general are you watching? If you're not watching Dexter, because I've noticed a lot of people aren't watching Dexter, which is fine. I understand, because Dexter, the series in general, left a lot of people disappointed, and I understand that. This new season, great. I would totally recommend it. But have you been watching it, or is there anything that you're watching right now that you might recommend to people?
I really haven't watched much in terms of television lately, because I'm like, none of the stuff coming out today is worthwhile. I'm watching old stuff. I'm watching like Sanford and Son. I'm watching Married with Children. I'm watching the Batman.
Okay, Married with Children. Yeah.
I'm watching.
Okay, what old school show, let's say, like in the DC MCU universe ish, would you say you watch? Like any cartoons, you know, like old school Batman animation series?
Definitely old school Batman. Love that stuff, because I'm like, it's the Dark frigging night, man. Like, if someone came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm having a watch party of the Batman animated series from the first episode to like Justice League. Are you in?" I'd be like, "What day? What time? And can I bring snacks?"
Right. Yeah. Okay, hold on. You got Deputy Dog in the chat here. It says Sanford and Son was so funny, dude. Now I feel like I need to rewatch that. I'm sure I watched it back in the day. I don't remember any of it. Like, I couldn't tell you. Like, I actually, like, if you showed me the characters, I'd probably be like, who? Like, what? Who the fuck is this? And it's like, it's probably actually hilarious.
Oh, it's very hilarious, because I'm like, you ever see those sitcoms with like family sitcoms? You'd see like the whole family, right? No, it's just, old man, his son trying to live a life, trying to run a business out of a junkyard, and they dealing with like basically everything from
just dealing with stupidity from the rest of the world. Yeah. Yeah, which always works, because it's like, yeah, let's just bring in typical person who's dealing with like real world stuff, and then bring in people who don't know that world to come in to talk to them, and it's like, no, you're stupid. Like, that's not how any of this works, type of deal. Whatever. I'm assuming it's something like that, give or take. Right on. Hey, let me also throw this out there again to anybody in the chat. Hey, if anybody wants to jump on, and you can join me and Stacy Gardner here, and you guys can talk to us about whatever shows you want to talk to us about. I know I have the title as Devil is a Democrat, why so tarded. As much as I would like to kind of more get into, I don't know, politics stuff, it's kind of not really my wheelhouse, but at the same time, it just seems it's the biggest fucking thing. And I don't know, if anything, I might just play the music video if nobody cares. Then I mean, it's only like 2 minutes, so it's not that big of a music video, but I feel it says a lot with a little bit amount of time. And I mean, whatever, my channel is small enough, even if it hit, who cares? Like but yeah, if anybody here in the chat, whatever, wants to jump on, come talk to us and whatnot, yeah, we can have some other stuff going on. Don't get me wrong, I do have some other things I would like to bring up. Well, actually, here you go. Stacy, are you a anime fan? I might have asked you before or whatever, but I will ask anybody that whenever I'm talking to them before I bring up this subject. Oh, okay. 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 You don't got to bring up your jerk off material, dude. It's fine.
Okay. Way to go to the left field, buddy. That was not what I was trying to do.
I was totally left field there. But hey, is there any new anime that's out right now that you're like a big fan of? Because like I got a couple of them that I'm actually super into right now. But yeah.
I'm actually into like right now watching stuff like this.
Got you.
No, I tried getting into that. I've seen like 3 or 4 episodes. I can't get into it.
It's literally a trash anime, which is kind of funny. Like, what's just funny about it? Like, because it talks about trash and whatever.
Oh man, there's
So what are the ones? Oh, so you brought up two. I think you was that one or two different ones. Which are those? Go ahead
two
and
different
recommend
ones.
them.
The first one I brought up is actually a really good series called Chain Soldier. Let me see if I can show that just right. The story of it is
shoulder or soldier.
Chain Soldier.
Okay.
The story of it is like this guy is born into a world where people can have special powers, but it's only the women who get them, right? And the only way they get them is by eating a peach. And I'm sitting there like, really?
Like
I'm like, the guys don't get nothing.
What? No, one piece where they eat that fruit.
No. I'd say this takes one piece. Like, if you want to take the whole fruit thing, it takes that concept, but it like really just warps it. Because, like I said, only the girls, when they eat the peach, they get special powers. Nothing happens to guys.
Oh, so even if they were to eat it, it doesn't do anything?
Doesn't do anything to them. The main character, though, actually comes across what's called like some kind of Maho Mayhap or whatever, where he ends up in like a dark realm where all these monsters are, and they try to kill him, right? Before they can, though, there's like a squad of girls all showing up to kill him. Well, the thing is, he ends up basically getting separated from the group with their commander. And she's like, okay, I think this might be a chance. She looks at him and says, I can get out of this situation, but I need your help. And he's like, okay, what do I do? Kiss my hand.
Okay.
So he's like, okay. He kisses her hand, and all of a sudden, he ends up turning into the monster. It's on the here, let me see if I can show
on that cover.
Like this guy, right? Like this monster right here. That's him.
Because it turns out like we got somebody in the chat that's actually interested. That says, or it looks like it's Deputy Dog. Says sure, play it. Maybe. Well, I didn't do that. What anime can you recommend? So the anime that he's recommending is called what soldier?
Chained Soldier. Because when
Chained Soldier from Stacey Gardner, who's
the commander's power basically is called slave. And the thing is, when he became her slave, he actually got power based on whoever's holding his chain. So, for example, if you, let's say you're someone who has immense speed, right? You grab hold of that chain and pull it, He's gonna have super speed.
Now you have super speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
His power is basically like his power and forms are basic on who's holding that chain.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that could be pretty crazy. But as far as Deputy Dog here also says, what anime can you recommend? I can recommend all the ones that are on my arm, which are so I mean I can it always gives me good reason to show off some of these tattoos and whatnot.
Ooh, nice.
But I do have Samurai Champloo.
That's a good series.
So, Samurai Champloo. Wait.
One of the series I'm currently watching.
I can't get the angles. I can't get it. So Samurai Champloo. You know what's funny, man? Like I'm not gonna lie, I almost fell in love with this girl the other day because every fucking person that sees me with this tattoo on my fucking forearm is just like, oh, is that Cowboy Bebop? Because they look the same, right? But it actually has all three characters. So I have I have Mugen, Jean, and a Fu all in one tattoo. It's actually a portrait that I got, and I was just like, "Hey, can you do this as a tattoo?" So I have that, and the chick was like, "Is that Samurai Champloo?" And then she named the other ones on my forearm, and I was just like, "You're not even all that cute, but I kind of like you." Like, I was like, "Oh my god, what is happening right now?" Because everyone's just like, "Oh, is that Cowboy Bebop?" And I'm just like, motherfucker, stop it. Stop with the Cowboy Bebop. Motherfucker. No. But at the same time, I understand because it's like it's a dude with like that kind of fro mentality going on. So, I'm like, I get it, I understand, but at the same time, no, you're wrong. And this chick was just like, she named all the fucking anime that was on my arm, and I was like, were you sent here by God? What is happening? Like this, you like all the stuff that I literally put on my body? Oh my God, this is crazy. So it was just funny, but no.
Another series I'm currently watching is called Rising of the Shield Hero, and I've read both.
Dude, yes, I've actually watched that one. Yes,
I've seen it. I'm watching season 4 right now. There's actually 9 episodes of season 4 out.
I think I'm on season 2, but season 1 and stuff, it was like it took a while to build up. Actually, it didn't even take that long to build up. It was like 7 episodes in, and then you realize what they're doing. Where like they flip the script, and I was like, it's kind of genius. Yeah. The
thing is, and I like what they did with it because they actually made him earn his status, and I'm like, yes, I'm like, I can jive with that. A hero, because he's not like, oh, I'm gonna be a hero. Yeah, I'm gonna be wait, what? Oh,
well, it's not just earning his status, it's also like actually, yes, it is earning his status, but also at the same time, there's things that are actively going against him for no fucking reason. Like all you're told in the beginning of the story is like, there's 4 heroes. Everyone here that comes here is a hero, and it's like, oh, the shield hero, fuck that guy. Like, that's kind of like that's kind of what happens.
The worst part is it's not even his fault. It's actually the king, the first princess, in the state religion, the Church of 3 Heroes.
Yeah, and they're all just like, nah, screw that guy. And then it's like he does nothing but good the whole time, and it's like they still find a way to turn it, and it's kind of a good message of showing how well, let's just say media manipulates something, or like whatever your main source of everything that is there, whether it's your kingdom, whether it's your media, whatever, it shows like, well, if we say it's bad, that means it's bad, right? And it's like, oh yeah, but he just saved, I don't know, a whole town, and everybody loves him. They're giving him free shit, but it's like, no, fuck that guy.
It's the word versus the actions, and I'm like, yes. And then I saw the queen. I'm like,
yeah, the queen. Like, I'm like I said, I'm barely, maybe a little bit into season 2 on that one, but it's like, yeah, that one's pretty damn good.
Season 2, if you ask me, was kind of like they were trying to build towards something, but they were also building towards something else, which completely ruined it. And they said, okay, we know what we messed up with in season 2. let's restart. Let's actually show them once again getting ready for future trouble in season 3. And now season 4, they're like, okay, we have a goal. We know exactly what we're trying to do here. We're going to build towards that goal. And I'm like, that's what you need to do.
Well, just for just for show, but not just for show, but also because I actually do read the chat and I keep up with the chat. We got Deputy Dog once again saying, "Are you watching on Crunchyroll?" I do not watch on Crunchyroll. I mean, maybe some people do, but I have let's just say outside sites, High Anime, High Anime. It's all free. Everything's free on High Anime. I can't promote it, but High Anime. You can watch everything and anything on there, and it comes out within like 45 minutes of release. So yeah, that's the best. That's the best way that I know how to really or watch it. But if you have that, I have nothing against that. I mean, it'll probably be slightly better quality and whatnot, and obviously, you're doing it way more legally, but also High Anime.
Yeah. Here's another series. I tried to put DA onto this because I thought he might like it. It's called Ari Ferretta from Commonplace, the World's Strongest. It's basically the same kind of genre as like Rising of the Shield Hero. The thing is this: a class of students and their social studies teacher get summoned to another world, right? And they're all told, hey, you can be knights and wizards and sorcerers and dragoons and monks and all that. And the main character's like, okay, what's my job? Yeah, he finds out magic blacksmith. Like, I'm sorry, how am I supposed to help my class fight?
It's like I'm picking the cotton of this world. What are you talking about?
Damn near.
Like if everyone has swords and weapons and shit, and it's like you're the low man on the totem pole, and you got an eagle pecking at your head. What is happening?
Exactly. And then the worst part is during their training, right? Something happens where one kid's like, "Ooh, I'm going to be greedy and ambitious, and I'm going to take this crystal." He goes to touch the crystal. Knight Commander says, "Hey, we don't know what that's for." He touches it. They go deeper into a dungeon and find a big ass behemoth, right? Behemoth looks at all of them and goes, "Lunch." So the main character who's the like
dude, if I touch a random crystal and I show up next to a behemoth, I'm just gonna assume I'm at the wrong cookout, dude. Like what Oh, I'm like, I went to a white girl's crystal into like a black fucking cookout, and it's just like there's nothing but fried chicken, honey. And I'm like, what? Why? What is happening? And it's like that's the anime I would get thrown into because I'm way too white for this shit. Like
that never works. That never works.
I mean, it would work in anime. You know what? And we could sell it. We could sell it. We could just sell it. It's fine.
No. I'm only gonna say this because I want you to try and watch it one day. He basically gets betrayed by one of his classmates, and he's like, after experiencing that, he's like, screw this crap, man. I'm going home. I don't care about it. Anybody else, not even my own classmates. I'm going home. And somehow along the way,
as one does,
yeah. And somewhere along the way, he gets 8 wives.
Oh, dude! I mean, dude, come on! What, you just fell over your own dick on your way home, and you just picked up 8 wives? Come on! Like
that's what I was thinking when I first read.
Is that not what happens once you turn 14 and hit puberty? I mean, duh! I got 8 wives, of course.
Look, where was that for you and me?
I'm in a fucking warehouse in the middle of nowhere that no one knows where the fuck I'm at. Clearly, I got 8 wives because I tripped over my huge dick. I mean, obviously that happened. But anime is amazing because of shit like that.
But I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. Let me go down the list real quick. Okay. Wife number 1, he found her in the labyrinth, and she was a vampire. I'm like, only in anime you can get away with that crap. Wife number 2, a horny rabbit. I'm like, God damn it, she really wants to multiply. God. Wife number 3, I'm not kidding on this. Wife number 3.
And which anime is this? Sorry, like
it's all right.
is it the same one, the chained one?
Oh no, that's a different one.
This is the one that's a longer name.
Yeah. Wife number 3, and I swear to God on this, is a dragon. And I'm like,
oh God.
I'm glad she has a human form, because that's gonna make one hell of a story to mom and dad when they finally meet. Son, you're dating a dragon too? Long story, Dad. Long story.
I mean, to be fair, nowadays, like throwing a dragon into the mix might actually make sense to some younger kids just because of Shrek, right? You had a donkey and a dragon, and like they had to be like, what the fuck's going on with that? I mean, there's questions.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want answers, but I got fucking questions. You know, I still got questions to that shit. And it's like, I understand anime goes out of its way to be weird and kind of like, let's be crazy with it. But
apparently this one worked.
Can you explain any of it? Like
here, let me keep going. Wife number
go for it. Keep going, man.
Because
I mean, it sounds interesting in a way that I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna watch, but it's fucking crazy, and I'm down for crazy, and I'm down to promote crazy. Let's promote some crazy. Let's go for it.
Wife 4 and 5, they're classmates of his. Wife number 4 fell in love with him back in middle school. Wife number 5 was like, I don't understand why she's in love with him, but I'm gonna basically support it. And then as the story goes on, she's like, I think my panties are wet for this dude. Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, so, have you seen Dandadan?
Yeah, I've seen Dandadan. I watch it from time to time.
There's only 2 seasons, so I mean, I understand because I had to watch it in increments. I've only seen the first season, and I'm like preparing myself mentally for the second because I'm like, what the fuck could you do with the second season? Like everything about it is crazy. Like nothing makes sense, but at the same time, I'm thoroughly entertained. It's the most ridiculous
when
shit.
I'm watching Dandadan at times, I'm like, should I rip my beard out or should I just continue to sit here in amaze? Like in amazement. Like what the heck? Now,
it's just wild. The whole time is just wild as shit. You're like, what the fuck? Oh man.
I'll tell you what's crazy. The main character of Ari Ferretta, he ends up basically everywhere he goes. He ends up making weapons out of monsters he kills and eats. I'm not kidding on that. Like he will take he took a 2-headed dinosaur and turned it into like a railgun. I'm like,
oh okay.
I'm like, you turned that into a railgun? Like how? Sure enough, he's taking bones and stuff from monsters he eats. I'm like, I wonder how much he does for. I'm sitting there wondering how much do I have to pay for a commission because this dude apparently is good. I mean, he's got a pair of handguns, a railgun, a minigun, flamethrower. I'm like, what's he got next?
Oh shit! We got Rockefeller Plaza all up in the house. What the fuck? We got dude. It's almost like he's normally my co-host or something. And like he's like, I'm awake. You're awake. You want to come in here? Like we're an hour in. Are you telling me maybe we might go for another hour? Are you down? Like Stacy, what's your time frame? What's your time frame? It's Saturday night. I got more beer. And apparently, I'm about to have some more friends. Like, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let me go ahead and send this to Rockefeller Plaza. Maybe we can get some more shit going. I also sent a link to 13 King Style, who's oddly been my new co-host because Rockefeller just abandoned me. No, I understand. My time frame has been like it's been fucked, and
I mean, when
our times don't matter. Yeah, hey, our times don't match up as well, but you know what? I'm eventually gonna try to make it work. So let's see here. Let's go ahead. Boom. Rockefeller, there's the link, brother. is Sunday morning for me. Hey, man. Well, don't get me wrong. Like, if you jump on, people are going to be mourning their Sunday. Like, I'll be like, ah, fuck, Rockefeller's here. What is happening? Why?
Oh, damn it.
Dude, hell yeah, hell the fuck yeah. Obviously, right now we're talking about a little bit of anime. Obviously, my title is The Devil's the Democrat. You know what? If Rockefeller jumps on, I'll play the Tom McDonald song. I don't think it'll get flagged or take my channel down, or like, if it does, whatever. Like,
I think Tom McDonald's actually a pretty cool guy. He's not.
No, he's actually cool about it, but whatever. Like, I was just seeing so much political shit today that I was like, I was trying to think of a title for the show that I wanted to do, and I kind of went live earlier about maybe it was around 4:00, so let's say 7 hours ago, and I was like, oh man, I went live for like 5 minutes. There was all of 0 people watching me, and as much as I would like to just sit there and say, nobody was watching me, so I canceled it. Which, don't get me wrong, that's a little bit of it, but literally almost 5 minutes into it, like my buddy was like, "Hey man, I'm coming out, and it's my cousin's birthday. We're gonna come out." It's my drummer from my old band, and he's like, "I'm gonna be out in the area," and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go see my friend, man." So there you go.
I understand.
And so, I mean, I could chalk it up to like definitely that. It definitely wasn't because 0 people were watching, but like nobody's watching my show. No, I'm not entertaining. It's like, no, it was a little bit of that. I'm not gonna lie. There was a little bit of that. I was like, fuck, nobody's even watching. And then I got that message, and I'm like, well, nobody's watching, and I got something else to do. Fuck it. Let me just cancel it, and I'll come on later. And well, everything's going good now. So there you go. There you go. Rockefeller, I sent you a link to the show. I mean, there might be a couple like like fuck yous at the end of it, but you're still welcome on, dude. Of course.
You're my friend, but I'm gonna get these slight jabs in.
So yeah, you have access to my channel. Like he could literally just log on to StreamYards and hit end show, and it's like, fuck you, man. And I'm like, I'm sitting there talking shit to him. I'm like, damn, man, I'm playing with fire over here. Like,
don't get burned. Hope you don't mind about the
100%. Wait, you're doing what?
Take a sip of Pepsi. What do you think I was doing?
Oh man, no, I'm just sipping off not Pepsi. Oh god, oh that was terribly fucking fantastic. But why would I do that to myself? But anyways, so far I think we're, you know what, we're doing great. Even though I wanted to, it's actually, I didn't want to do a political show. I never want to do a political show. It's why is the only thing that's fucking trending this week is political bullshit? Like,
because nobody knows how to be entertaining. Nobody knows how to basically get.
Well, there's nothing entertaining to talk about. It's like the only thing this week that happened was The Conjuring, and unless you're a horror, like I'm a horror movie fan, but I don't give a shit about jump scare horror movies because all the Conjuring universe is jump scare horror movies, and it's not because they scare me, it's because they suck. They're boring and predictable as fuck. They all fucking suck. They're just bad.
I think the reason why they're bad nowadays is because like you can like they telegraph it. There's numerous ways you can do stuff. Like think about it like this. The Saw movies. They took every bit of like every trope you could think of in horror, and they said, "Hey, what are you going to do if this happens?" And sometimes they actually turned it on.
Hold on, Rockefeller has a question here. Did you guys talk Peacemaker? We have not talked Peacemaker. Hey, have you watched Peacemaker? Are you a fan of Peacemaker? Or that doesn't matter if you're a fan. Have you been watching it? Because I did watch Peacemaker episode 3.
I'm actually going to try and give it another shot because I actually seen episode 1 of season 2, and I'm like, really? Full frontal nudity and an orgy in episode 1? Like, couldn't we build to that?
Well, I mean, if obviously Rockefeller seems like he's probably getting his coffee ready, he's about to get ready. I'm gonna keep it going until he jumps on. Get the fuck on here, brother. But yeah, if you don't care about spoilers, and to be fair, like it's not big spoilers. It's not gonna be like mind blowing, like oh my god that happened. It's not that kind of spoilers. But
Well, go
episode
ahead,
two
man.
and three, no. If you're fine for it, obviously stay on or whatever. I'm just giving you a heads up, just to be a nice fucking guy. It's weird. Syfaxx is a nice guy. It's crazy, but
I'm here for spoilers. Like, if you're telling me something that happened, that's just making me. If it catches my interest, that's going to make me go, wait a minute, let me go see that for myself, and then give my reaction. Because here's the thing, you could spoil something for me, but I could probably look at it and go, okay, that's what they said went down. It just
it's like, well, I don't feel that way about that. I mean, there's plenty of times where like, so, I mean, like last night, right? So like last night I went out and I went to Chris Gore's birthday party hangout, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I'm like I know him in person, whatever. It's all good and whatever, but it's like I'm literally dropping that just to name drop. To be fair, I'm just like, hey, by the way, I know Chris Gore. It's crazy, right?
I would like to meet him one day.
No, he's awesome. But what's funny is so many times that I've gone out with people like him or Alan or any of those people in that group or whatever in general, because a lot of us kind of meet up at one time and we all go see a movie. There's been plenty of times where we either like multiple people disagree on a movie and then we all talk about it and say why we disagree on it. Because I mean, you've seen it. I mean, you've probably seen me and DA do those when we're outside the movie theater, and it's like sometimes we're in the same alignment or whatever, and there's sometimes where there's things that we don't like or Polly's around or whatever, and it's like when you're in that situation, it's like you would think most people would be like, let me just conform and be like, I want to go along with everybody else. And then what ends up happening is you got like 5 differing opinions. Like, some of them line up here or there, but it's like, no, fuck that movie or whatever. And I've always liked that about hanging out with like Chris and Alan. And then because even if I sit there and I'm just like, I can go to 3 or 4 movies with them and I could be like, I hated that. And they're like, I actually liked it. And I'm like, okay. But then I've noticed they'll use some of, maybe not exactly my full on reaction, but they'll say it in a way that it's like, yeah, well, we went out and there were some people who didn't like it because of XYZ reasons. And I'm like, those XYZ reasons are my fucking reasons. Thank you for that. And then that's why I kind of started doing a lot of this stuff also, like other than DA, amping me into it. It's like, I'm around you guys anyways. And you guys actually respect my opinion, which that's what I really liked. And I was just like, dude, all these people are like prominent movie reviewers, or in some, I mean, especially Film Threat. Film Threat is literally a movie review magazine from the fucking 80s that is still around to this day. Like you got some clout in that way or whatever. And it's like, if they sit there and take my opinion into account, I'm like, dude, I respect the fuck out of that. So, and the fact that you actually listen to me, even for a half second or whatever, I'm just like, hell yeah, dude. So yeah, I got nothing but love and respect for those guys. And then it was also great hanging out with Chris. Obviously, it was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Chris Gore. And fuck yeah, man. Like, so that was super cool. It was good to see him. And now that I'm back working properly, I'm gonna be trying to hit up all the stuff that I'm technically invited to, but I couldn't afford before because I'd have been like, I can come, but I'm gonna be sleeping in my car afterwards. Like,
oh yeah, I understand how that goes because
I can't admit that on stream. That's terrible.
I'll tell you this. Before I got to my point where YouTube were like, I have the subscribers I have, I was lucky enough to get at least 2 people to subscribe a month.
Dude, aren't you killing it right now? Like, what are you at right now? You're at
last I checked, about 478.
Dude, you're like double what I got going on. Fuck yeah, dude. Keep it up. Yeah. If anybody doesn't know, I mean, I don't know who is a mod still here. Hey, Deputy Dog, you want to be a mod? If you're a mod, you just gotta put people's names out there. You want to be a mod, Deputy Dog? If you're here, I'll make you a mod, dude. Fuck around and find out. All of a sudden, you'll be a mod, and all I'm gonna ask you is to put people's links in the chat. There you go. And then if I ever become monetized, you don't gotta pay. You don't gotta pay like $1 or $2, whatever the fuck it'll be when I finally get to 500 in like 300 years or whatever the fuck it's gonna take. Because like right now, it's like it's slowed down so much. I'm not worried about it. But I mean, people like you, like you said, you're at 468. You said
478.
78.
Yeah,
478. Dude, you're so close to 500, and obviously you probably
right now.
obviously you got the watch hours, or you're even close to that.
No.
Oh, there you go. Check it out, Rockefeller with the Rockefeller. How are you doing this and not jumping into the stream? I already fucking sent you a link, brother. Get the fuck in here. He's being lazy. You're being lazy. Well, I mean, maybe not. Him actually like copy pasting this might actually be his version of working hard because he sucks at a computer. But oh no. To be fair, yeah, no, he's
Of course.
he's working it out in the morning right now. Like he's doing his morning workout. Morning workout is happening for Rockefeller. There you go. Oh my god, what is happening this morning or this night? It's this night, dude. You're only 3 hours ahead. Come on. It's what? It's like 17 o'clock over there. What the fuck is happening? Oh man. Well, with that being said, before more like I'm assuming Rockefeller's once he's done with all that, will be joined by another member of my esteemed panel. But hey man, outside of the video games that you're playing and everything right now, is there anything that you're actually looking forward to, like movie wise, maybe even video game? Because I know you're more of I feel you're more of a video gamer when it comes to your streaming and stuff. But is there obviously you're in a bunch of the chats and stuff I see that mainly talk about movies and TV shows and stuff. But is there a movie or TV show and maybe even a video game that you're like looking forward to that has actually caught your eye other than Hollow Knight?
Yeah, I don't even play that game, but I was looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2, but then I saw a report basically saying they were pushing that back to like what May, late May, early
May
June
next year. Yeah, it's gonna be around my birthday. Like
there you go.
Good movies just drop around my birthday. Like I don't know.
I'll probably find something.
Guys, follow me, and then every time it's my birthday, you're gonna have a good movie. Just do that. Just do that.
I'm coming.
Game wise, I actually have 3 games.
We can hear you, Rock.
And I'm actually about to pick them up once they're released. One is, in case anybody likes racing, I'm actually getting Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
My video got copyright straight.
Oh, racing?
Yep.
So Sonic Racing? Yeah.
Another is Final Fantasy Tactics. It's a re-release of a game that came out in the 1990s, late 90s. And you ever hear of Digimon?
Oh, dude, I love Digimon back in the day. I was hoping Digimon blew up more than fucking Pokemon did because I loved that shit back in the day.
Well,
I thought it was cooler, and I even thought the TV show was cooler.
You might get that wish because the way Nintendo's doing things nowadays, sheesh, man.
Well, to be fair, I'm not watching that shit anymore.
Oh no. No, they're actually coming out with a new game on October 3rd. It's called Digimon Story Time Stranger. And I love the way that they do their games now, because like if you ever get the chance, I recommend you play it. If there's like literally no creature in that game you cannot have on your team. You want that, like for example, you want that Digimon, all you gotta do is find him until you get like 100% of his data. And then guess what? Turn around. Oh, I got that Digimon right here.
Dude, you know what I want them to make, like a either a TV show of, or well, probably not a movie, more than likely a TV show in some way, would be do you remember this game Monster Rancher?
I remember that game. I remember that game.
Monster Rancher was the shit, because it's like to get some of the craziest monsters, like I thought it was the most innovative thing that like any game that was doing at the time, because you needed other discs to activate other things in the game. I sure remember dropping like a Shania Twain fucking CD into my thing, and it was like, you got like the dope ass fucking monster, and it's like, you got Shania Twain? Well, actually, no, you got this badass monster. Like it was like, it was the shit.
I actually played the games. I actually played the games of that show, and I used like for example, my brother had a
look at this fucking guy.
Hello, everybody. Hey, black people. What's going on?
Look at this
Hello,
guy.
everybody.
Full screened. What's going on, Rockefeller?
What's going on?
What's going on?
I'm awake.
You know what? Like, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right because. Wait, hold on. I'm coughing. It might be the cigarettes, or it might be. it actually might be this.
It has actually. Give me a
And
second.
he's always been here, and now he's back. Check it out. What's up, Rockefeller?
It's right by my side. It's always been here. What up, bro?
There, always been there. Always been there.
Yeah, I'm old, man.
By my side. It's always been there. Fuck yeah.
I'm so old that like when you sent me a message to like, are you gonna be up in like 2 hours? I was already.
It was like 4 o'clock, and he was like, "I'm passed out, dude." And
I literally passed out. Yeah, I was 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. What else are you doing besides sleeping?
I was like, dude, I got to switch around my times. And what's funny is like doing it at like 8, 9 o'clock. And he was like, "I'm still asleep." Like.
Yeah, it's the plague I've been playing with.
What is your sleep schedule? Like 4 to fucking.
I used to wake up at 4 o'clock, and then one morning I started waking up at 3:30.
You know what it is? It's
like,
the go
Syfaxx.
It's the go fuck Syfaxx schedule. I get it. It's fine.
No, man, I'm just old. You know, when you're getting that age, when you slow down some booze, and you have a couple of nights when you're not drinking booze, you'll be like, why am I up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning? You're gonna be kicking yourself.
Oh no, I already have that happening, man. I already have that happening. But I do it for the people. You know,
do it for the people.
For all of the 9 people. I'm just like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, let's rock with everybody that's here. Hell yeah, fuck yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing, and keep supporting in any way you can.
Hail, Sergeant.
Wait, hold on. Maybe I can throw a banner on there. And maybe I'll get like $1. Yeah, there we go. There you go.
Link. Patreon. You got a Patreon? What's on your Patreon?
Dude, check it. Don't worry about
it. There's nothing there. It's a way you can give me money, but there's not shit there.
It's a way you can give me money without YouTube taking anything. Don't worry about it.
Hear me out. I'm gonna start a store with nothing. What? Yeah. It'll work. Trust me. It's going to take off.
Hey, don't give away the massive grift. Okay. The grift is, the funniest part about that is the grift is, hey, give me enough money to continue to buy StreamYards, because StreamYards is stupidly expensive. So it's like, hey, if you like watching this once a week, maybe 2 times a week, pay me $5, and if we get like nine people to give me $5, I can pay for it every month.
It's stupidly expensive.
I think that's pretty. I think that's reasonable.
Well, the
And
past
it's
3
like,
YouTube
I'm
tutorials
not
we had,
using it for like, dude, for all my vices that I literally showcase on stream. It's like I drink, I smoke, I do all this stupid shit.
they're paid for it. You're gonna
But
end up paying for those anyway.
if you pay
they're paid for it.
$4 to $5 a month, and you got 9 people behind it, guess what? You'll still see me drink and smoke online. I'm not spending it on that
Just a
because
lot
I gotta
more.
spend it. I gotta spend it to fucking buy StreamYards. it's
Just a lot
ridiculous. So Rockefeller, man. So you know what you mentioned in the chat. Well, I'm not
did.
going to bring it up because it's a little bit. It's so far up. Okay, god damn it, it's not that far up. Stop it. I was trying to make it seem like we're actually successful over here. You fuck.
No, see,
No.
having StreamYards
Okay.
doesn't make you successful. Shit, I can't get successful without it or with it. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't paying $45 a month for that shit. But
That's
I
fair.
will pay
That's fair.
$9 a month for HBO if I can get a week of Peacemaker. Because Stacey, you should check it out. I heard you say you watched episode 1, and you were episode 2. I was kind of like at the end of it. If you
hold on,
2,
hold on. It sounds like Rockefeller is actually on board.
Oh man,
You're on board?
I woke up to take 4 pisses last night to go to the bathroom, and every time I wake up, I'm saying, Julian, it's a hungry world, it'll eat you alive. I'm like, fucking stop singing that song, god damn it. I'm like, fucking stop. You ever get one song in your head where like it just fucking starts singing all the time? I'm singing the introduction to Peacemaker every fucking minute I wake up.
Were
Like,
you
fucking
shilling?
stop singing.
Were you rocket shilling it on DA's channel? I wasn't able to
No.
do it because I was sadly at the hospital. But
well, we
whatever.
saw it and we were kind of like, we both liked it. And what I said was, it was so like episode 1.
I can
Casey
say
said-
this: the third episode, the best episode.
It's more cartoony, it's more action, it's more episode, more story, like individual story. It ties in with the previous stories. I'm like, oh, okay. Episode 1 was introducing us to everybody in the cast, Stacey, and where they are now compared to season 1. You know, episode 2 setting up like a little love thing between Hardcourt and Chris Smith, Peacemaker, you know, and then showing you like everybody else's little thing and bringing in new characters like Tim Meadows' character. He's like an Argus agent, and Frank Grillo, who is Rick Flag Sr. Brings in those 2 characters now.
Oh.
And so it kind of introduces 2 characters and shows you what the other 2 main characters, how their story has evolved. So part 2 was kind of like,
Dude, bringing in Tim Meadows, like his first couple lines, I was like, that's actually hilarious because
he's
like,
funny as shit.
I'm a huge fan of Ladies Man, right? Like that kind of dry delivery where it's just like, hey, can I buy you a fish sandwich? You know, it's like or whatever. It's
Hey,
like,
can I buy you a fish sandwich?
it's like you know, the bus that we're gonna be taking because I do not currently own a vehicle. Like the shit like that is
I tell anybody,
hilarious.
if you want to see his
And,
funny
like,
as
that
shit,
dry delivery is fucking
Dewey
great.
Cox. Have you ever seen Dewey Cox, Syfaxx?
Oh yeah,
Seinfeld.
yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, he walks in, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Fucking psycho.
Get out of here, Dewey. We're doing weed. You don't want no part of this shit. We're doing pills. We're doing uppers and downers. Turns all your bad feeling into good feeling. You don't want no part
You
of
don't
this
want to do this, Dewey. It's
It's
gonna make you just.
cocaine.
It's gonna make you feel good.
shit. It makes
It's gonna
sex
make you-
better. You don't want
Yeah.
a part of this shit. Like,
You don't
wait,
want. You
what?
want
I'm
nothing
pretty
to do
sure I
with it.
want
It's
a part
only
of
gonna
that.
do nothing but good things for you mentally.
Turns all your
And you're
bad
like-
feelings into good feelings. It's a nightmare. Like,
and he's sitting there like, it sounds like I want to do
I'm
it.
pretty sure I want it. You don't want this. You don't want it.
Yeah.
What is weed? It makes all your problems go away, but you don't want it. Makes my problems go away. Well, I don't want to like get addicted. You can't get addicted to it. You don't want it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to like OD. You can't OD on it. You don't want
Yeah.
this. Well, I don't want
You
to
don't
like,
want to do that.
have
That's
sex or
terrible.
anything. It makes sex better. You don't want this. I think I kind of want it. You know,
It's
like-
like, I think I.
All right, here's one time.
I kind of want it just a little bit. Just,
All right, here's one
yeah.
time. He's also shitting that movie. He's the
It's like-
gateway drug. He's always doing all his life is put together perfectly, but he's always introducing Dewey Cox to these fucking crazy hallucinogen psycho drugs that he can't keep his
Yeah.
life together when he takes them. But this dude's life is perfectly together. Like he's always like the voice of reason. It's like, what the fuck? You're doing all this crazy. You're doing heroin in the bathroom a second ago.
Yeah, no.
Tim Meadows is the
like,
perfect addition to Peacemaker. We need it.
He's funny,
Yeah.
but like they're overdoing. Like there's two jokes that they've been overdoing that I don't find funny.
I like
the
bird.
It's
bird
like the bird
blindness.
blindness.
Yeah, said the same thing.
I think it's retarded.
So me and T are on one side of the fence, and you and D are on the other side. That is fucking hilarious. And in part 2, when he
I think it's the dumbest shit ever.
When they're talking about
it's one thing to do it, and then like and then follow it up in the next episode. Like they bring it up in the next episode. Like
making fun of a man's bird blindness. It's not funny. He's awesome as shit, dude. He lays into it. He doesn't like hold back because he knows it. The more you keep doing it, eventually he'll be like, it's stupid. It's supposed to be stupid too. Like when he's trying to shoot, at one point in time, Stacy's trying to shoot eagerly, and he's like, I can't fucking see where he's at. He's like shooting like this.
What? That's
I'm sorry. If I ever see anybody do something like that, I'm gonna hit the ground as fast as possible. Be like,
and he's trying to shoot because the eagle's attacking me. I'm his friend, so he's trying to like protect me. He's like, I don't know where to shoot because I can't tell how big bird is. It's like, no, don't fucking shoot.
But it's stupid. It's like even like the center mass is still center fucking mass. Like it doesn't matter how fucking
exactly. It doesn't make sense. He's like, what? So you don't know what a hummingbird is? He goes, of course I know what a hummingbird is. Long beak, fast wings, very small. He's like, but I thought you were a bird. I can't see it. I don't know if it's a chicken or an eagle. They're all the same size to me. Like, the fuck?
Okay,
it makes no sense.
If they're the same size, just aim for center. Yeah, I mean it's so dumb. But it's like dude, literally at the place I was working, or well, the place I was helping set up before I'm now moving to a new spot. But it's like literally a hummingbird died because like it just kept flying up into like the sunroof area, like
trying to get out.
And also it just like we were just like we didn't know how to help it because it's fucking 30 feet in the goddamn air, and we're just like, well, there's nothing to do.
Yeah,
and it just sat there flying, and it literally beat its heart to death, and all of a sudden it just like died. And it was next to like a bunch of
warehouses, like
plastic and stuff, and I was just like, dude, what the fuck? Why is there a dead hummingbird here? And
big warehouse like that at Walmart,
like, dude. It didn't respond, and there's no way to like sit there and like try to like guide it out or whatever because it's fucking 30 feet in the air. I'm like, even with the forklift and all the other stuff, like
it's funny you say that, Syfaxx. Walmart used to have sunroofs. They eliminated sunroofs for that reason. If you didn't know, because they used to have like a big problem with birds coming into their fucking warehouses. Sunroofs. They come in, they try to think their only way out is to go through the sunroof. Once you eliminate that. They also have like things out front now, like play like bird noises to keep them away from the doors.
Literally experienced it, and I was just like, I'm like, oh, this poor little fucking hummingbird, man.
You know what's really crazy?
Died.
Hey, it's about to be fucking fall again, Syfaxx. I'm gonna get a video of this because I wasn't YouTubing last year when I did it. So like every fucking morning when I go to this, because like I said, birds. Remember like Birds the movie from fucking Birds? They're all like crows, right? Well, at my fucking Walmart before 6 o'clock in the morning, if you go there when it's all dark, because they have like these bird things implemented to where we don't want birds in the store, like fucking noise to repel them. When you go to the parking lot, every little tree there, it probably got 400 big ass crows sitting on it. It's like a fucking scary, crazy movie.
Explode.
So when you walk through, it's like, oh my god, dude, it's like 10,000 fucking crows. It's fucking. I'm like, this is fucking nuts, dude.
Where's Alfred Hitchcock when you need it?
Yeah, dude, it's like a fucking dude. The past 2 years has been that bad because they implemented these new little speakers on the side that make me like it's like hypersonic noise. We can't hear it, but the birds are fucking like, what the fuck is that? And they don't, so that way they don't enter into the door, and they have them in the fucking ceilings too. Now they eliminated the fucking solar panels. You can't like, so they don't get if they do get in there, they don't. And it's like. I'm gonna videotape that shit this year. We'll make a video. We'll make a scary.
So check it out. So Stacey Gardner says he's only seen the first episode, maybe not even the full first episode. It sounds like of Peacemaker season 2. Obviously, you've seen all 3. The other thing that I've been seeing going around, and I'm curious. Well, obviously towards Rockefeller because the episodes that Stacey's seen are not going to actually implement this. But he also said he doesn't care about spoilers. But dude, what are your thoughts about this whole like the other world is like the only reason it looks so nice and everything is great is because there's no black people.
Is there no black people in it?
I would like Stacey to
I
talk
not catch
about that, but
did I not catch that one?
Like,
oh my god! Wait a minute! I didn't catch this. I'm supposed to be the person. How did you catch this and I didn't? I catch no black people in rainbow flags. Is there no black people in this? In the
There's literally there's like one black person in the whole other world.
I'm such an idiot. You're right.
They're trying to blow up a whole thing or whatever, and he's part of.
There might be one. There might be one in Argus upstairs. There might be one upstairs in Argus. No, that's the first fucking episode. You're right, Syfaxx.
I'm thinking what they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, he's gonna realize the only reason that his dad isn't racist is because it's a world full of not black people. And it's like he's gonna think it's like a perfect world, and then realize like, wait a minute, this is like the most racist fucking world ever. And then
did you see who the terrorists were?
He's gonna. Dude, no. Think about it. There's only one black dude in the terrorist group.
Was there a black guy in the terrorist group? I thought there was. I was looking. I was like, was it? I thought I know there's a bearded guy. I didn't know if he was black.
Check out that third episode again, and you'll realize like there's literally like there's no black people in it.
Okay, because you know what I was thinking. I was about to say, you know what?
It's crazy.
You know what's even weirder is the terrorists look kind of like country boys. You know what I mean? Maybe like supporters, like Proud Boys or something. Like how James Gunn wouldn't be scared to shy away from that too. James Gunn ain't scared to get
it makes me think that's why his dad is like actually a hero. That's why his son, like all his sons are heroes
because he's a KKK member. Oh,
no, exactly. It's because it's like we solved it. We solved the problem, and the problem was black people. Like that. Dude, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. And then that's gonna be the turning point where he's like, I can't live in that like world.
HBO, where like diversity matters.
It's 100% gonna be that.
You wouldn't have a whole fucking. I need to go back and watch it now.
Check it out.
You would not go back and make a universe like that without having.
Check it out, dude.
Prominently, at least the black woman or an Asian man.
It's gonna blow your mind. Dude, there's no one even in the background. Like there's like no black people walking around at all. You're like, what the fuck? The only reason like you even think about it nowadays is because of how prominent that thing, like not that thing, but that concept is to be thrown into every fucking show in general, and to not see it actually stands out.
I did not.
Like you're just like, what the like what is happening here? It's like this is the perfect world, and it's like the perfect world has none of that. What is
not only that? You know something else about this world? It's basic as shit. It's simple. When he went to go do the face scanner, he didn't get his face scanned.
I'm telling you,
they took a Polaroid picture of him and put a name underneath him like us. Right?
Check out that third episode and watch them. What they're gonna spin it as a racism thing. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Two pieces of technology in here that I saw are basic as shit. One, he goes to his place, right? He has to get his face scanned when he's walking into Argus, Stacy. And I'm like, and he's like kind of nervous, like, oh fuck, they're gonna tell us not my DNA, it's somebody else's. It doesn't do DNA, it does an eye reticle scan. He thinks it's the eye reticle scan. It's not. It's just taking a picture of his face. It's just a fucking camera. Yeah. So their reticle scans there. What he thinks are reticle scans are just regular cameras. And then they put his name underneath. Here you go, Mr. Smith. It's a name tag. Like, yeah, like it's basic as shit. Well, yeah, and then when he goes to defuse the bomb, remember when he goes to defuse the bomb, the center of it, it's got like air hose cords. The air hoses are going to the bomb, right? Well, the ignition is the center of it. So as long as you unplug the air hoses, the middle piece can go and it won't blow the air hoses. It's the most basic shit.
He just solves it. He just solves it like instantaneously.
So not only in a world without black people, it's the most basic, simple thing. It was. James, and even still, the rednecks are the fucking.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like
if it's not
watch it happen, and you're gonna be like, motherfucker, you called it. Like I'm saying it right now here on 9/6.
I'll give you that
2025. Like watch it happen.
If anybody's listening out there and you're like, I don't know, that sounds uncomfortable. You know what? Just bear with us. Yeah. Race sometimes.
If I'm right, you better fucking subscribe.
It's something that's, you know what? If once you get past the uncomfortableness and start talking and just realizing that nobody's serious here, but James Gunn is political. And he does do shit like that all the times. And if you don't have to go as far as the terrorist group in this episode that are dressed like Proud Boy MAGA group supporters. So I mean that right there, that went over top of everybody's head. And when I said that, everybody's like, I don't know, Rock. I don't know.
I might be
yes,
saying
they are.
this to Rockefeller, but I'm assuming here Stacey Gardner might be I don't know, slightly more black than I am. Just a little bit. Like,
you need to stop assuming. You know, you assume that Angel is black too, and he's Spanish. You're 0 for 1 right now.
No, I feel like
you never register my black
2
either.
for 0. I'm like,
you never register my freckles.
I'm out here killing it.
3 for
0. I'm killing it, dude. You know what? What I'm doing is on Wednesdays I'm out here hanging it. But
that's why I always busted it. I got melanin in my skin in Syfaxx. I got fucking freckles.
I'm not gonna let up. What are you talking about, dude? I'm not apologizing for shit. Get the fuck out of here with that. I know you didn't tell me to, but I'm not doing it.
I know you didn't tell me to, but
I'm not
if that comes out, what you said, big kudos to you. Big ups. Because you know what? I can't believe somebody like me that in Last of Us episode 2 by HBO, the same people that's making Peacemaker 2, HBO. In fact, there's your pride flag. Everybody's like, I saw one, Rock. Did you see the other 4? No, there's only 1. No, there was 5 fucking pride flags in that episode. And if you didn't see it, they're like, "Are you sure?" We went back and counted.
Go rewatch the 3rd episode.
That's what inclusion does to people.
If I remember right, there's only one. If I remember right, there's one black dude who's in the terrorist squad.
So this is what inclusion does.
He gets taken out by Peacemaker.
But maybe it worked this time. It really fucking worked because.
But I think well, that's the whole thing. Is like that world is actually they're fighting against racism in that world. He doesn't realize it, and he's like, because there's a couple other references that they actually drop in there, and so he's gonna be like, this is the perfect world, and then all of a sudden he's gonna realize, well, that's why his dad is thriving. That's why his brother's still alive. It's literally racism. It's literally racism.
Wait, maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Maybe the Proud Boy Trump supporters, if there was a black guy on their team, maybe it's like opposite. Maybe they're like in that universe, they're not racist. You know, like Proud Boys aren't racist. They're trying to get black people incorporated, and because they're bombing government buildings.
Those people are going to be the good guys. They're going to be like what's it called? Like
that's a crazy spin on it.
No, it's gonna be what's that one? Like,
to make the MAGA supporters the ones that are fighting for inclusion.
It's gonna be remember
ones that are like anti fucking. That'd be a crazy spin.
It's gonna be this very remember the 5th of November type of shit. It's gonna be V for Vendetta type of thing. It's gonna be V for Vendetta in that world. Watch,
because they definitely
watch it happen. Like I almost can guarantee it.
If you watch it, it's so subtle.
I'm telling you.
Now that I've been watching the Superman movies and I've watched Suicide Squad, and 5 years past all that shit, we come back and I see James Gunn sprinkling this shit in. Now I'm like, you're onto something here, Syfaxx. You're onto something.
And
if you're not, what? James Gunn's doing his job by making us think this way because he's doing that shit. Like when I came into Superman, I was like, I'm ready to see this. Didn't see it. I'm like, did he forget? No, he didn't forget. Episode 3, boom, it's right here. Like, holy shit.
No. He's that obvious. He's that obvious, and because he's Hollywood that obvious. Like, check it out, dude. Check it out. Watch when he's in that world, and watch what you look around or whatever, and then you'll be able to piece it together, dude.
Tell Uncle T your theory right now. Tell him what you're on to, Syfaxx. Let him know what you think. Spoiler alert for season season 2, chapter 3.
So T, you ready for the white boy theory, right? So the theory is that the world that he actually goes into is it's a white utopia, and there's no black people in it. If you look at when Peacemaker goes to there, like there's no black people at all, and he's gonna think it's the best place ever, but there's no black people. And so that's the people that are actually fighting against it is actually going to be people who are like freedom fighters for black people, kind of, like, or in theory. but it's gonna be like that. Check it out, dude. Like really look at it and check out what's going on. I mean, that's actually what's shown so far in 3 episodes. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna think it's like, and then that's why him, his dad, and everything or whatever, like Peacemaker, his dad, who's like a white supremacist in another world.
Yep, look,
in that world, he's like,
if you watched it, like, T already's on to you. If you watched it, it makes sense. T's right, makes sense because of the father. It's like
sense. Exactly.
If you watch this, it's if he doesn't go that route, it's a big missed opportunity to have a big like reverse roles, you know, like to have like the MAGA supporters are the ones that are advocating for it and the opposite are against it. This is a big to establish conversation, to get political without being political, and just to have different viewpoint perspective. You're in another universe. Who's just saying Democrats are Democrats?
You're either going to see it in the next episode or two, or I mean, don't get me wrong, I could be wrong, but I feel pretty strongly about that one. Like where I'm like, in today's society and everything, that makes 100% sense. Like, oh, your racist father who's actually a hero in another universe. Oh, anti-black. There you go.
You know what? I see a lot of stuff coming. With the Rick Flag situation, excuse me, that shit is hilarious. Where I'm at, North Carolina, we're the biggest military state in the United States. For operative, current enlisted.
Even when he was talking
bases,
about Argus, when he was talking about Argus, and
yep.
he was like, he's like, oh, he can't find the people that he worked with in his universe at Argus. Who's the main person that he talks to? Adebayo, right? Who's a fat black lesbian chick or whatever. Well, more than likely, she's going to be enslaved in that universe. Ta-da!
Oh, she's not in that universe. I see what you're saying. We didn't see her yet, right? Because when she probably
exactly. Like, check it out. Watch that happen. And that's what they're. I can almost guarantee it to a certain degree, but like, come on, it's right for the pickings because of the way that the world is right now. It's like obviously this is gonna happen, but and what the funniest part about it, or it's not even the funniest part, but the most true thing about it, it's gonna make it worse. Like the show has not been good, but that's gonna make it worse.
I've liked it. I thought when it ended off in episode 3, I think I like it. It's a good opportunity, a place to go. Like T said, it'd be great to do, but I don't know because it'd be really controversial. But
no,
he does some other weird shit. Like
that's exactly why controversy.
The fucking full frontal nudity
is as much as we like to sit there and say like, hey, this stuff is being removed from TV shows. It's not. It's 100% still there. They're just trying to cover it up in like weird and fucking fantastical ways or whatever. And it's like it's still there. Like that this bullshit.
But you know what? Maybe that's what the fucking world needs to get a little bit of unity. To have a movie where
to hate against fucking Hollywood.
No,
I believe that.
To show a complete, if you have all these multiverses, why isn't there a universe where these down south country boys are all about the black people and trying to bring them up, and it's the northerners that are fucking anti fucking that are for slavery and anti fucking emancipation proclamation.
Is it the right time and period and everything to do that? Absolutely not. Like you could have done that back in the like early 2000s or something.
But that's what Hollywood does. You know what I mean? That's who Hollywood is plagued
they
with
do
liberals.
all the wrong things
all they talk
all the
about.
Wrong time.
And they're going to do it. Somebody like James Gunn can at least make it good for both sides by showing a different perspective, aspect, viewpoint. And if he goes this route, it'd be a good way to open up controversy. Conversation, not controversy.
I'm just saying, like, watch that happen and watch the shit show that unfolds. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, if that's where it's going, and I'm assuming that's where it's going.
I think Vigilante's gonna die, man.
Good.
I don't want him to die.
This season,
he's awesome.
He sucks.
He's
terrible.
Did you see him take my man's pants off at the end of the episode?
Dude, like like so
That'd be me.
there's
That'd be me.
two-
That'd be me and you. When you sleep, when you get drunk and passed out, when we hang out, you can wake up and be like, "Where my pants?" And be like, "Oh, bro, I got it. They're out there in the kitchen. They're folded and ironed on the table."
There's been two jokes that don't work in the last two episodes, and one of them was the bird blindness thing, and I guess some people like it, whatever, but for the most part, in my opinion, it doesn't work.
Fun facts.
Yeah, the other one is the
Animal facts.
animal facts, and it's like he's an
I know
idiot
everything about
it.
spiders. Go ahead, quiz me, Syfaxx. I know everything there is to know about spider.
And so, like both those shitty jokes show up again in the third episode. They're terrible. They're
When
not
he says, "All right,
not
how many
funny.
eyes do a tarantula have, Stacy?" That's easy. Eyes come in pairs or two. No, it's 8. But you said that so fucking confident, I had to actually stop and look that up real quick. But John Economist said that, I started laughing my ass off. I was like, "Oh, that's easy."
Dude,
too.
honestly,
Compare.
the way that you said it was actually funnier than the way they delivered it in the show.
Yeah,
But you had to like hear it and be like, "What did he say?" And be like, and you have to have
Still
quick,
not funny,
dry wit.
but
You
yeah.
have to have quick. It's for people. Uncle T said his last week when he said we were talking about Tim Meadows. He has dry wit, quick, fast. If you're not listening, paying attention, it'll go over your head and it won't register in the time it needs to register. You know what I mean? For you to be like,
well, that's what I was saying about like Tim Meadows to begin with. Like the way that he like delivers his lines is like it's fast,
Deadpan.
dry. It's like fast, dry wit, and he's funny. Like when like his first couple lines, I was like, dude, hell yeah, he's hilarious. And then he continued, to talk, and I was like, you ruined everything else that you're about to say. Like you have one or two funny lines at the very front of what you like. It's like you blew your load at the beginning, and then it's like, by the way, I'm still funny, I swear. And it's like, you're not though. And that's the problem. Is like he said it like one funny thing because of the way that he is and the way that he delivers his, that's why I kept referencing ladies man, right? So he has the ladies man dry wit where it's like, yeah, okay, what's up?
See, and that
totally works. Totally works.
Like Tim Meadows, that's where he's best at. You have like there's the setup where like, hey, you know what? You need something going on.
Well, he didn't. He actually didn't even need a setup. Like he was just like his first couple lines were funny, and it's because it's Tim Meadows, and the way that he says them is so dry, and like the way that he says it, you're just like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. And then the problem that he has with it is he continues talking, and you're just like, okay, you should shut the fuck up. You should shut the fuck up after like 2 lines, like 2 good lines, and then shut up. And he would have been gold. But then
he's calling everybody names like you tits, you so and so. When he hits a dude's name, and one time he's like, dude, you can't call him that. He goes, okay, now your name is this for bitching. You want to keep it up, huh? And he's
that was funny. Okay, I mean, if that's funny to you, fine. But it's like it's so weak. Yeah,
it is. Like, it's not supposed to be like, like confrontational. It's just supposed to be a joke. It ain't supposed to be like, fuck you, motherfucker, who beat you up for calling me a name. Some people get like that. It's like he tries to leave it to where it's just like,
yeah, no, and nobody else was confrontational
it.
about it. But it's like it just wasn't that funny. It was
Titties.
like it was like it felt like throwaway lines that they're like, well, this is the best we got or something. And it's like, if that's the best you got, and that guy's funny. I like
it's ad lib. He does.
Ladies Man is like the top tier fucking comedy movies. Like that shit.
I wonder if he has a writer, if he has like writing credits, if he writes his own jokes, or if he has a writer that is just like, when he gets a job that his kind of jokes are installed for him to be able to, because he has a certain kind of style. So
hold on, we got A&D Studios says bird blindness or won me over. Like, dude, if that won you over, okay. It didn't for me. I thought it was retarded, but
just like the show, it's a mixed bag. Everybody's on one side or the other. I think it's fucking hilarious.
I thought it was the dumbest fucking thing. Like it's like the weakest excuse for stupid shit that's going on in the movie, like or in the TV show. Like that's what I felt about it.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like when I first heard it, I was like, that's kind of funny. But the way that they keep playing it up and then they bring it back in the third episode, that's actually what probably actually ruined maybe the second episode even more for me. Is because it's like you brought it back over something stupid. And he's like, I thought it was a duck. And it's like, dude, you got assaulted by a duck. Like there's no way in your
eagle. I thought it was a duck.
It's like you didn't read the dossier, you didn't read any of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what because there's a lot of fucking weird shit that happens and fucked up shit. So it's good to have a little breath of fresh air every time you see him. He's the comedic relief. And that's what fucking I liked about like Star Wars. When you saw Luke was always this heroic figure that was serious, on his hero's journey. When you saw C-3PO and R2-D2, you knew these fucking idiots are gonna fuck up doing something. They're a comedic duo. They're gonna be doing some stupid shit.
With that being said, we actually have another guest jumping on, and I think this. I mean, small clip, whatever it could.
Don't cook. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, King?
Hey, yo, Chico, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? How
It's
you
the
doing?
multiverse.
Hey, man, have you seen Peacemaker? Have you seen any of this stuff that we've been talking about for the last few minutes and whatnot? Or last 30 minutes? You can respond. It's fine.
King. I will say this, though.
Oh.
Okay.
Why did they had to basically reshoot the ending from season 1 of Peacemaker? Like with the
your microphone is going in and out.
You're cutting out, dude.
Your microphone's going in and out.
Oh fuck!
You might want to plug it in or replug it real quick if you want to leave studio and replug it or restart might be something to restart. That's why we kept saying hello. Yeah. When he comes back, we'll talk about that because I like that. Since you probably saw that, Stacy, in episode 1, what he's talking about. If you saw the end of
you've probably seen that on Twitch
season,
or on X. I mean,
Twitter. So the end of season 1 had Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa. Or supposedly Henry. I don't think it wasn't really Henry Cavill, right?
No. So the end of season 1, it basically like it cuts to like shadowy figures that are the Justice League, there's like it's like Aquaman and like Flash
making butt jokes and shit.
It's basically whoever they could get on a budget.
They didn't get
to show up.
Ezra Miller and Jason Momoa are there, and he's like, "Oh, so you do like butt sex? I didn't know." He's like, "Shut up, Ezra." Whatever, and it's like, so that in this episode 1, they recast it because they don't fucking work for WB anymore.
They switch it to the new Superman.
Henry Cavill isn't Superman. What's her face in Wonder Woman? They switch it to the Justice Gang. I thought it was cool. It makes it to where it's the same thing, and they even redo a couple of the scenes. To where it's supposed to be like auto-bio people, and it's like
there's a problem that happens with that.
Yes,
when they do that, I mean, there's multiple problems that happen.
There's multiple.
Some people are actually. I noticed that when I was listening to like some other channels or whatever.
But it's hand waving. It's just like, don't even worry about it. It's a fucking show.
It's kind of that, like, yeah. A lot of it you could just be like, who gives a shit? But if you want to be meticulous about it and actually be paying attention to canon and whatever the fuck is actually going on,
it's cool too.
A lot of things also get fucked up. And but one of the big things that gets fucked up is like the Suicide Squad stuff, right?
Yes.
So is Suicide Squad canon or not? And not just that one, but also the one before that. But I think that the main one, the James Gunn one, I think is actually canon. The other one in the other universe, and I think this is where people like I've noticed people like are nitpicking at this, and I mean I guess I technically am too, but when you're in the other universe and like Joel McKinnon, right? Like he's going through. He's technically dating fucking Enchantress or whatever.
Mhm.
And it's like, yeah, no, she can totally do all this, but that's in a different universe.
Yeah, because not she would have teleported in and out of there like nonstop, right? Too.
Yeah.
And she said, and he says, I'm dating this fucking witch. Didn't she lose her powers at the end of the Suicide Squad?
Sort of, but
She did, right? She lost the power. Got like the it was like a it was given to her by that fucking amulet, and it got put back in the jar, and she was just June Moon again.
Well, it's like she can still do it, but in that universe or whatever,
if she unleashes the fucking Enchantress. But she the Enchantress was put back in that
universe, like all that shit is still plausible and a thing that happened. But when it comes down to the universe that we're used to, which would be the Peacemaker universe, I guess that's where the like multiverse and stuff like that's why it kind of it starts getting stupid.
Big spoiler we got for episode 3. So it starts off. You don't care, do you, Stacey? About spoilers?
No, go ahead, man.
Okay. So big spoiler, episode 3. It starts off with Harcourt waking up, getting out of bed, putting her pants on. You think it's like her and John Cena, like, oh shit, was it them sleeping last night after they got drunk at the place? It's fucking Joel Kinnan, fucking Rick Flag Jr. Like, oh shit, like she's fucking Rick Flag Jr. And it's the morning before he's like down to go to the Suicide Squad.
This whole show is like it seems like it's cuck porn for fucking James Gunn. He's like,
but when he did that, it's like, wait a minute,
I want to watch my wife be laying next to all these hot dudes. Like,
so Harcourt and fucking Rick, they're fucking sleeping behind June Moon's back, right? Having an affair, and he's like, look, she's crazy, but I'm willing to take a chance with you because this is right. We're both in the fucking military. And she's a crazy fucking witch bitch. And it's like kind of like a little joke he passed off, but it shows it like, wait a minute. If he gets killed, because she goes, get up, you're being crazy. You got to depart to fucking Corto Maltese in 2 hours, which is the Suicide Squad movie, where and you see like it starts playing the music. You see John Cena stabbing the fucking heart. You're like, oh fuck, dude. You're like, is she with him because she's a secret agent now? Like that's why she's not fucking him. She's just getting close to him to fucking, or does she really like him? Like, wait, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It shows this whole crazy aspect. How come she didn't go after Peacemaker? I don't know if she's playing the psycho game like from like the inside. She knows, right? But then she got booted from Argus because she don't work for there anymore. So maybe she don't have the backing to do it. And she was.
She doesn't work for the company anymore, so it's like, why the fuck would I do that?
Exactly. So which makes me think either this is a different universe because that would have happened during entire season 1. That she would have all season 1. She would have been like, "Fucking, I know." She would have said something. Never even got in person, in my opinion. So this has to be when they showed the Justice Gang at the beginning. This is a different universe, right? They're showing like the simulation.
I mean, there's plenty of dumbass shit that happens. There's dumbass shit that happens even in episode 1 to like that they connect to Superman, right? To where it's like, okay, every time this goes off, now we're aware of this going off because it could be a possible like a temporal rift that could actually destroy the fucking planet. And it's like, you only recognize that because Lex Luthor did that, but now you're recognizing that. But technically, his dad has had that place for 30 fucking years. Like there's dumb shit like that is just out there where it's like, once you start questioning that, it throws a lot of that out the window. Where you're like, what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense.
I didn't think about that one. The portal energy going off, and then it's the seismic energy. I didn't really
Okay,
think about
so
how they're capturing that. How are they capturing
the seismic energy, like they literally even say it in the third episode. They're like, "Oh, we've been monitoring ever since basically the Superman event."
Yeah,
And
since the Luther event.
okay, but well, say you did that. Are you telling me that energy event has not been happening ever since that his dad has had it? He literally says it. He's like, he's had this.
Why didn't the monitoring come up before that? Yeah, because maybe it was
like,
his dad not using
straight
it.
Up said no. He straight up says it. And he's like, my dad's had this thing since I was a kid. So it's like,
but was he using it? Even though he had it, but was he using it? I guess he was using it because that was what he know how to.
Why the fuck wouldn't he use it? Dude?
Yeah, why wouldn't he use it? Right? Yeah. So it's like,
hey man,
like,
I have a little bit of cocaine, but I'm not gonna touch it. Of course you're gonna touch the cocaine. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
like,
I see what you're saying. But like, I didn't realize. Yeah, I need to go back and see how they check for that energy source, who's checking for it, and why. Like, I don't know, maybe because there's a mass amount in Superman that they were able to be like, whoa, and it's like and so much of it went off.
This
definitely
is why
started checking for it after that, because
this is why DA liked to bring me on when we were checking out shows.
Yeah,
because I would pay attention more than
about.
everybody.
Continuity.
I would pay attention more than everyone else did, and I was just like, "What?"
Continuity is a big thing. That's why when
Yeah.
somebody said it's not continuity when he retcons the beginning, it is to a fact to where if this is a different universe, if it's the same universe, it doesn't make sense. He should have, but if it's a different universe, it's really cool showing how side-by-side universes work, and it makes you think the entire time, is it? And he's just leaving it up to the readers to, determine. And then when they throw in the Joel Kinnaman's, part of that Suicide Squad, it's like, wait, he's about to go to Corto Maltese. Look, he's about to ship out to Corto Maltese, the Suicide Squad, James Gunn, right? But he's talking about being in a relationship with the Enchantress from Suicide Squad. You're like, what fucking Joel Kinnaman is this?
Well, it's a different universe. So
yeah, exactly. It's a different. This isn't the same universe.
Like that makes sense to a certain extent, but because they did that, and I've noticed a lot of people are saying, okay, that makes that universe makes that makes the Suicide Squad canon in that universe. And James Gunn went out of his way to literally say that, which is crazy. And it's like that doesn't make any none of this makes sense. It's like
to me this is the third universe. To me this is the third universe where the Suicide Squad movie, whatever his fate, the first one happened, and then after that Corto Maltese happened, and Rick Flag was in a relationship with what's her face, June Moon, and was cheating on June Moon with
the only way to
hardcore. This is a third universe. Instead of thinking like there are two universes, this is a third we're watching right now, basically.
Yeah, but it's like the only way to accept the James Gunn universe is to basically deny the other ones, but at the same time accept them, which is stupid. Like it's like, oh, these did happen, but in different places, but because they all are connected, because there's a portal that actually connects them all. Now they're all connected. It's like they're not though. They're absolutely not. And even us as viewers, as much as we watch and view this shit, is like we analyze this and like really nitpick it, whatever. We can barely fucking understand what the fuck is going on. How are you going to sell that to normies? Like, how are you going to sell that to normal people?
Well, see, that's what it is. Not every episode is not to sell it to normies. It's like this. Episode 1, it's got like a crazy orgy scene. It's got John Cena, and it's always got this love connection with. It's always keeping Peacemaker. It's episode 2. It's got Eagly, and it adds Frank Grillo and time. So every episode has this like, and it's got over the top action with like. It's with gore. It's a crazy gore scene. Because remember, this is HBO, so you want to get your plus 17. It's got crazy gore. They're chopping up bodies. Everything. It's got a lot of CGI, practical effects. Like different. They're selling each episode pretty good, in my opinion, so far. Even something that's just the title scenes. You're for $9.99. If I watch 4 episodes, once a week, it's
look, dude. Look, man, if you take the first
With that-
Peacemaker, you combine it with the second Peacemaker, you add in some Superman, and then all of a sudden the fucking math doesn't work out. Like the only one that can solve it is clearly this. Guys, the numbers don't lie, and now we have a 1 1/3 chance of King Style being here. What's going on, King Style?
Yes, there's a chance that I'm probably going to be kicked off again, but like Big Papa
like
Pumps.
I said, 1 1/3 chance. What's going on, brother? How are you feeling about it? Have you been watching Peacemaker? You've been watching.
I saw a little bit of it, like the reshoot and the orgy scene. Like, why did it have to happen?
Why not, bro? Did you see that full-on bush from my man? He had a small dick and a huge set of hair. He been grooming that thing. He been putting conditioner in it, combing it on the regular.
Okay, to be fair, Rockefeller was seen. There you go.
Hey,
Rockefeller's like, "Hey,
on,
man,
Rock."
I'm like this. I was seen in the news Peacemaker." But King Style, man, like, so have you watched any of the new episodes, or how do you feel about Peacemaker in general? Like,
I watched the first season, a little bit of the second season. My thing is, like, why does Peacemaker need to have a series? I know why. The real reason is because they can't do a movie off of him, because he's not even a C tier like comic book character at the time, right? So they had to give him a TV show as an explanation to do character development with John Cena. So if the series does well, they might have a Peacemaker movie in the future. A rated R.
Well, I mean, like for them to do a TV show and everything, it's like that was definitely more up. Like that was, I don't know, what's the best way to put it? James Gunn's niche, right? Where it's like, let me take an unknown and let me try to elevate it, and he sorted it. I mean, people now know who the fuck Peacemaker is, and then John Cena is, however you want to think about him, whatever. He's oddly probably one of the better wrestlers turned actors. Like, he's actually pretty funny.
He never, out of all the wrestlers, he's not the one that got hit in the head the most, so he can form sentences. Unlike, I love Scott Steiner, but you heard him cutting that promo. He could barely say percent properly.
Man? Dude, like, I'm
You see the girl in the background nodding along to him, like, yeah, this makes sense to me.
Hey, dude, Rockefeller, and you know what? I think Rockefeller definitely can agree that 144% chance that you're wrong. Okay. What are you talking about?
And then I take that 75% and make my 25%.
No, we don't do that over here.
Right.
We don't.
That's according to the laws of Scott Steiner.
Math already fucking went out the window. Like, it got slammed through like 17 tables, and like,
like, here's like John Cena. He's good, right? He can actually act. Out of all the wrestlers in WWE,
he's actually not bad.
Yeah, like, he can form sentences, and it doesn't sound like, "Hey, I'm a wrestler, I will hit you." Like, it's not like that. He could actually, him and Piper, man. Piper was the man back in the day. He was a decent actor too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you ever? Oh my god,
They Live was a good movie. I don't care what anybody says.
There you go, dude.
I'm joking behind the scenes, but.
Dude, he did like a 6-minute actual fight scene where they actually threw down. Like,
yeah, but you know why they did that.
I'm trying to tell you that John Cena's an awesome actor. Oh god,
John Carpenter did that because in real life, you know how, like, you try to show somebody the truth and they don't want to see it because they want to stay, because ignorance is bliss, right? So if it doesn't,
that's the whole point of that movie. Yes,
and that was cool. Like, people think it's stupid. No, it's like, that's how real life is.
Dude,
I don't want to know the truth, because it will ruin my reality on me being stupid / fitting in with people. I don't want to know. And in Piper's character is like telling Keith David, no, you have to know. I'm trying to protect you, bro. I don't want you to be a slave anymore. It's like, no, I want to be stuck. And that's why that fight scene happened. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it was great. Hold on, I gotta.
So John Cena, like, he's good, and Batista's decent as well. But I would say John is slightly better than Batista when it comes to, like, acting wise. Like the intimidation factor, I would say Batista for certain roles. Like if he's playing like an evil bodyguard for the main boss of the villain of the action movie, Batista is perfect for that. I don't think John can play a villain second in command bodyguard. I don't know if he could do that. I think he always has to play Captain America.
He can. I think Cena like you know what actually sold me on Cena was when he did that like drug dealer role where like it was like a throwaway shitty movie, but he was like, hey, I got this.
Which
movie
and
he's just starting. You haven't seen that one? It's like it's the one with Amy Poehler.
No, I haven't, man.
Okay,
What
so it's
sold
like
me
Amy
on
Poehler.
Cena.
Hold on. I'll find
What sold me on Cena was a couple weeks back in wrestling. He's great in this Peacemaker, right? As an actor, real actor. In live, you know what makes a good actor, in my opinion? Doing it live. And when he does WWE, when he did the heel turn the other day, a couple weeks back, we covered the heel turn. He was like, you know, we hit fucking Cody Rhodes, and he came out like 2 weeks later, explain why he did it. And he's like, and you see all the kids were crying. These little kids have been looking up John Cena as a hero forever. And he was like, you know what? Each and every one of you have never given me the respect that I fucking deserve. You know, and he came out and sold the shit out of it. And these poor little kids are crying in front of John Cena. He never broke character. Still telling him how even this kid right here is crying. You're toxic. You're in a dysfunctional relationship. It's like, what the hell, bro? It's like he knows what he's doing. I'm the villain right now. I'm the heel. I got to sell this shit. And I'm doing it live. The hardest thing. John Cena is great. The fucking man, bro.
He was great on that.
If you haven't seen this,
this is Andy. This is awesome.
John, this shit's funny as fuck.
Full screen it. Hit the full screen on him. We gotta see it. We gotta see that full screen.
I gotta hit the full screen. Hold on. Let me make sure it's all linked up. Bam, bam, bam.
He's one.
That's right. This is my best friend, my bro, right? This is Pazuzu.
It sure is.
It sure is.
Thank you so much for bringing your arms here, your drugs here. Is your ink Samoan? I saw a documentary once. I will handle this. We are looking for two drugs.
What you want?
The drugs?
I got ketamine,
what the
meth,
fuck?
MDMA, Adderall, Bromo Dragonfly, heroin.
That's Nick Recada's medicine cabinet.
Oxys, perks, likes, PCP, LSD, Dilaudid, mescaline, mushrooms, bath salts, cortisone, Toradol. I got Molly. I got a sister.
Between bath salts, bro.
Frank. I got birth control.
Hey, grab one of Molly's. Birth control. Do you need that?
From China, they took off the market. Shit to make your dick hard. Shit to make your dick soft. Shit'll find your dick.
Shit'll find your dick.
Silverback gorillas, but for humans, it just makes them violently masturbate. Did I say crack? Because I got more of that too.
Crack ready.
I got some ibuprofen, aspirin. I got Flintstone gummies.
You seem good at your job.
Does he have a freaking menu of this stuff?
We're just gonna take some low level.
The fact that he just does it is like so
nonchalant.
I'm like,
something you smoke it like a Bengals concert.
That was not selling it. That was not selling it. That was natural.
Y'all gonna buy some Cloud 10?
I'm sorry, man. They're just new to the game, lady. Come on, this is Cloud 10.
He's like, this is just backdoor
like
fucking
70%
WWE
Molly, 20%
shit.
Adderall, and it's like.
Yeah, people shit on wrestling, but
low
key, if the guys can cut a promo, they could probably be a good actor if you let them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that's the problem. Some wrestlers can't cut a promo for shit.
Oh my
Just
god,
the ones
it's just me. What?
Who are you?
Who the fuck wants to watch just me?
All right.
There we go. All right, now I got all the pretty people with your avatars.
No, he's good. Like. I like John Cena. Like he knows how to cut a promo. My problem is that I don't know. Like, are they gonna put him in like? Is he gonna win an Oscar someday? Like The Rock? Like The Rock is trying to.
Probably not. But I will say this. Look, we got Uncle T say, "They Live" is awesome.
Who's
Uncle T? It's a good
Flat
movie.
Earth. That's what I'm saying. Like. Dude, why are you always so about the flat earth? It's the dumbest shit ever. You realize like probably everyone here on the panel has been on a plane before.
I sent a picture the other day of a flatbed.
I don't think
I tried to tell you about flat earth. Yeah,
I sent a picture of a flatbed truck that had a curve on it. How? had to have a curve on a flatbed. If we're living on a flat Earth, it would have been flat.
Also, stuff that's round, right, wouldn't look round, like breast or like basketballs and shit, or cantaloupes or anything like watermelons. None of that like anything round, like a baseball, would not look round. If he said it's flat, right, it would look different. The reason why I know this is when I was a kid, I watched a show called Roly Poly. And they had the shapes of the box people and the roly-poly alien people, and they look different from each other.
Man, like I've hung out with him multiple times, and he was nice enough to have me over, literally at his house. But even in person, I still don't agree with him.
I think he says that.
I don't agree.
I think he says that.
I'm like, I don't agree with your flat Earth shit, but it's like he knows that, and he's fine with it. What I actually respect more. Where he's just like, no, I'm 100% on this, and
yeah,
good,
I'm not gonna say
you can be wrong 100% of the
way.
time. Also, you can be wrong about like I don't know, Alien Earth and Foundation and whatever. Like, you can just be wrong. It's fine.
Apparently AI came out the other day, Syfaxx, and stated that the moon landing could have been fake at the time, especially. So now they're just throwing more flames to the fire.
I gotta.
It was possible to fake the moon landing at the time. The moon landing was possibly fake.
Contradicted yourself. You went on the same thing about they live, but when I say flat Earth, if it doesn't apply, dude, come on, man. You know you got to type that out properly. Like I know I'm drinking, but that is still a bad sentence. Like, like. You're still wrong in this sentence. Now, contradict yourself. You went on the same thing about they live.
Wrestlers,
no, they live had nothing to do with the flat Earth. Like, what are you talking?
What are you saying, Stacy? What are you saying?
Well, when I say flat Earth, it doesn't apply. Flat Earth had.
Since King brought up wrestling and stuff earlier, I was. This just hit my mind because I saw a post about it yesterday. They finally released the entire cast for Street Fighter in 2026.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you want to bring that up? Hey, go ahead and look that up, Rockefeller.
Your mic's low, Stacy. That's why I don't know. That's why
Stacy or Rockefeller, go ahead and look that up. Throw it in the chat. I'll bring it up. But since I'm talking to T right now, hey T, I'll send you a link, dude, if you want to talk about the flat Earth madness. Because I don't think any of the stuff we've been talking about has anything to do with flat Earth, but other than obviously your name got brought up. That's about it. And I mean, if you want to talk about it, I mean, of course.
You say he's talking to Tex. Lord knows he's behind, so.
Well, he was like contradicting yourself. How the fuck did I contradict myself when we were talking about They Live? There's no flat Earth shit in They Live.
Is that a movie? I thought you were saying
you've never seen They Live.
No, I thought you were saying. Well, Sergeant Gantino was saying something like, "Oh, Stark of Iron has Osaka Chandal on right now," and I thought Uncle T said They Live is awesome. Like like you say, like their live streams are awesome. They Live is awesome. It's a movie.
They Live is a movie. It's a Roddy Piper. It's a Roddy Piper. It's a very.
You like my Sergeant Gantino impression?
He puts on glasses and he starts seeing aliens and shit. Like,
dude, that was a
yeah.
You could have made a franchise with They Live if they would have edited the last 30 minutes.
It was
out of the film.
John Carpenter movie, old school Carpenter movie.
You could have had them 90s. Survive you could have had Keith David and Piper
accurate.
Live, and they would have had a resistance built to fight the aliens. That would have been a cool sequel. But instead, they killed both of them off. That was bullshit. I liked the film. I just didn't like that part. That's all. You ever liked a certain movie that certain parts of the film you didn't like? Like there was like one scene or two that you didn't like?
Yeah, the Batman too.
Because damn, I'm like, dude, this movie's great, but I didn't like the part where they both died. I didn't like the part.
Yo, T, T, I sent you the link, brother. You got it. You got it on X.
The Batman too.
However you want to think about it. Like, I either linked you up or whatever. You have a
the
way
Batman
to come on to here.
I don't think that came out yet, Rock.
I'm sorry, not the Batman too. I mean, the Batman. I mean,
okay, because I'm about to say like
the Batman.
No, I think he's talking about like the Batman movie.
Yeah. Also, the Batman. Got it. What do you like about the Batman?
The end of it, the fucking whole mayor part, like where the Riddler comes back and the fucking it's not even the Riddler. It's a whole bunch of fucking incels shooting with duct tape on their face and shit. I'm like, we could lock that whole 20 minutes out for me. It's like
I didn't
once
like
we got
that they had the
Riddler,
Joker.
we got him. They dropped him into Arkham. That would have been a great movie. If you watch the older movies, they're like an hour and a half. That was 2 hours right there. And it's like, we need another 30 minutes to make it 2.5 hours. No, you fucking don't.
I didn't like that they showed Joker though, Rock. I didn't.
Because
not joke. He's not.
Spoiler
Joker.
alert for the Batman 2. The Joker is the one that lets the Riddler out of Arkham, his new friend, and the Riddler, aka Hush, uses the Joker against Batman.
Gotcha.
From what you're telling me right
let's
now,
check
Rockefeller,
this out.
I'm sitting there thinking that maybe that they're probably could be setting up for the war of jokes and riddles with that, and if so, I hope it did do it right.
I think they're only doing a 2-parter, Stacey, but if they do, they can end it off to where part 3 will be the Court of Owls. And Matt Reeves would probably, if they do it, I don't think Matt Reeves, I don't think Matt Reeves will be a part of it, though. I think he's setting it up for that. And then that's why James Gunn's kind of being cagey about, this is it, or is it not? After the Batman 2, Matt Reeves' fucking contract will be up and he won't renew. He'll be like, actually, this is, but it's a new Batman. It's not Robert Pattinson. And he's going to do the same thing he just did. That's 13 thing was talking about with the season 2 beginning. He'll make a new episode of the Batman with the new actor that's the Batman now, looking side by side, shot for shot as part 2 and part 1, for a little introduction into the part 3. You're like, oh, okay, that's what I see what they're doing.
Can we?
Hold on, guys.
Hold the phone.
So, oh my god. Let me clear the airwaves here. And we got a special guest about to be joining us here and whatnot. Obviously, not just from the chat, but obviously somebody from, all of the chats that I'm lucky enough to be on and everything. We got Uncle T jumping on right now. You know what? I'm actually not going to give you a shitty little intro that I know you hate, because you know what? I hung out with him a couple of times. I know he hates him, but at the same time, also I don't have a funnier one that I haven't played for somebody else. So and we'll jump onto the Street Fighter stuff right after, and maybe T might actually have some words on that as well. With that being said, check it out. T. What's going on, Uncle T? What's going on,
What's
brother?
up, everybody? What's up, y'all?
Hey, T.
Listen, I was talking about the flat when y'all were going about how they live. He's trying to force him to put on those glasses to see what's happening, and I'm trying to force y'all to see, hey, the damn Earth is flat.
Oh, that was your comparison. That was your comparison. Oh, okay.
And there's more land beyond Antarctica. There's no such thing as space. There's there's water above us. There's water below us. You're in a prison there.
Okay.
And I was talking to Tex.
I mean, I'm just gonna say no, but the mayor of Chicago, no.
Okay.
What was that, Rockefeller? You dropped that clip earlier where you got that crazy question and he was just like, no. And then he just moved the fuck on.
And Peacemaker, I'm not feeling this new season of Peacemaker. Is not. It was better in season 1. I think what they're trying to do is mesh two worlds.
What do you think about my theory about him going to that other world, and it's because it's so nice because there's no black people in it? What do you think about that? And that's not actually me being racist. That's just an observation. I mean, T, think about it. I'm so racist that I went out of my way to I don't know, hang out with you a couple times. I
think an opinion and racism are two different things. But what I think is that
I agree. I 100% agree with that. But what I'm more saying is once I noticed it, and I kind of feel like they're kind of leaning towards that whole they're gonna do that because his family, and you even said in the chat his dad is oh, now his dad's a good guy, maybe because he either accomplished what he was doing, or maybe that world is different towards certain things or whatever. And I'm curious how that's going to play out, because once you start seeing it, you can't unsee it type of deal.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting concept. I think the thing with James Gunn and how he set this up, he the way they're doing the multiverse, it doesn't work. It does not work because it's confusing. It's not a seamless transition, and it's like so far, season one was interesting with the new like the butterflies and all that stuff. I thought that was interesting, and this season doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's like we're worried about Chris, who's like he seems like a puss, like he doesn't. They haven't made him seem like Peacemaker only in the Suicide Squad, not anything else. Like where he's like menacing. This is like a guy confused, like who's lonely, doesn't have friends, and he lacks confidence. I'm not feeling it. Pause.
Yeah, no.
You're right on a couple things, T. But he's not the same as Suicide Squad. I give you that. Where he was like, a vicious killer, but he's had growth. That's what the point of season 1 was. In episode 3, we see the Peacemaker from Suicide Squad when he walks in there and takes care of the terrorists. When we get that first kill with the axe right to my man's head. Love that shit. But you're right. I think this is a different universe. When 13 was talking about how they have the side-by-side comparison to the Justice Gang and Justice League. Why not make it, instead of everybody saying, is this the Suicide Squad or is this the Suicide Squad? Why not make it a third? There's 5 of us here. It's a multiverse. There's when you played Injustice, there's 2,000 different fucking planets. You're on planet, I'm every update I got a different
there's
fucking
Kingdom Come
planet.
as well, Rock.
Yeah.
As well. The Kingdom Come universe. Like there's so many universes of these. Even the OG one with OG Hermes, Flash, and the red outfit Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
There's infinite universes out there for DC. Even the
and he's being cagey
Watchmen
about it.
universe.
So it's like he's not really saying is it or not. And you know what? It doesn't matter as long as you keep making those scenes like the episode 1 where you have the side by side. Like okay, it makes us think, and it tricks our brain into saying, is it? We don't know. Is it another universe? Until he comes out and stamps multiverse fucking 01734 like he was in Guardians of the Galaxy on there, we have no definite name. And James Gunn will do that shit because he did that in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was the first one. In Guardians of the Galaxy 1, if you go read fucking Star-Lord's fucking all their fucking like when they're getting locked up, all the little
crawl
side
text.
Well,
the crawl text. It's like how does he was
you're right. You're right to a certain degree in that, and that's kind of what that's why I like my theory and everything I feel kind of still stands, is because it's like well, you actually kind of said earlier, it's like, how do we know it's a different universe? Well, he literally walks into a different universe, so it's like that alone, that's a different universe. But what universe is he walking into? Is he walking into the Suicide Squad universe? Is he walking into like that? I think that's the guy that's the question that's actually kind of in people's minds.
It's confusing because people say that the new universe should have been Superman. That's what the starting point should have been, but in reality, it's the Peacemaker / the Suicide Squad's James Gunn version. That is the starting point of this universe, which is bullshit. It should have been Superman.
Let's just say like my theory is right with all the racist bullshit, right? Well, say that's right. No, I mean I'm oddly being serious with that.
I know, but that's why I'm laughing because you're being serious.
It's like if that's an actual theory, and that's the thing that's actually going on, that would mean that that universe is set there. So you would have to go look at Suicide Squad and be like, oh, that's just a racist fucking white whatever, and so that doesn't work. And like so he's messing with stuff that doesn't work, and it fucks with stuff that we've already seen, which is the problem with prequels and shit like that. Like he's kind of almost like making a prequel without making a prequel. And that's the biggest problem that he has going on, because prequels always suck. I mean, look at
they do because they change everything.
Alien Earth. And look at like Alien Earth is a great example of that. It's like they have like cool weapons or whatever that they can actually use that were hundreds of years, if not thousands of years before the actual alien stuff happened. And sure, you can chalk it up to, well, the company doesn't want you to have it. Fine. But it's the same thing with like with all this stuff where it's like, we have cooler shit before the thing that you're watching happened, and then we're trying to justify it in the worst fucking way possible. And that's kind of what it sounds like. If you're gonna go with the way that you guys are talking about it, it means they're gonna justify it that way, which would be like almost prequel style.
Here's what's gonna happen, Syfaxx. This guy's gonna so his brother and his dad are gonna find out that he killed their brother, right? Their version of it. They're gonna try to fight him.
That's 100% happening,
right?
Yeah.
He's gonna run through the portal, try to get away. Guess who's gonna save him? Guess who's gonna save him?
Oh, the alien.
Season
alien
1
that doesn't
Peacemaker.
No, you know who's going to save him? The alien that doesn't
Season
talk
1
to him.
Peacemaker will travel through the portal, like T said. He's a different person. From Season 1 Peacemaker, that's from the Suicide Squad, James Gunn's, will travel through the portal and save this Peacemaker, who's the third Peacemaker, from getting killed by his dad and his brother from the alternate. Then that'll be 4 different fucking dimensions all tied together.
That's confusing as
fuck.
fuck.
That would be actually confusing. But you know who's going to save him?
It makes sense.
Like if you're going to go with that theory, like my theory with that would be the person that's going to save him is that alien that doesn't talk to him at all is going to all of a sudden save him for no reason, because why the fuck not?
Dude, wouldn't it be crazy if it's Superman that saves him? Like David Cornsweat appears.
He brings it up every time he's in that, and every time he's in that zone, he's always like, "That motherfucker doesn't talk to me." You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna save his life.
He's gonna save something.
100%. He's gonna save his life.
So basically, it's gonna be like that alien from the Superman movie. What was his name? The one that could make an artificial kryptonite and the artificial sun. What was it?
Oh,
Metamorpho. Yeah, he was like, it's gonna start like that, where they hated each other or one-sided hatred, and then he's like, "Fuck it, can you help me out?"
Dude,
and then
I'm confused why people said there was like no fucking kryptonite in the Superman movie. Obviously, it was all over the place because fucking James Gunn was directing it. That's the kryptonite right there. Like,
no, it wasn't. It was only Metamorpho, which they should have had.
Just beat the shit out of it with kryptonite there.
Which they should have had in part 1, because now they're giving us this. I haven't read the comic book they're going off of. Again, it was written in June 2025. That picture he showed, Jim Lee, June 2025. Jim Lee always signs and dates every piece of work he does. June 20. So that fucking comic is probably just coming out. And so I haven't read that. But what it looks like, Lex Luthor's power suit is made by nth metal to give him a little bit of fucking barrier from, normal planetary, defenses, like, guns and bullets, lasers that the planet has. And then also is infused with kryptonite to help him be, get a defense against the Kryptonian himself and to do damage against him. He has a Kryptonian staff. And
what I don't understand?
They should have introduced him.
Remember
when he was knocked out.
Every time that
Stacey, go for it.
Every time he has that suit, it's not only doing all that, it's also supposed to contain the kryptonite poisoning that he has.
Yep.
Because he's gonna end up getting that. If
yes.
they go that route, they're gonna have to give him the poisoning.
I didn't want to mention that, but but you're exactly right. That he dies and he goes into the wheelchair from the strength that he acquires is also the curse of his, it's weakening him. He's got this fantastic brain that the world needs, but his body can only endure so much. And it's a human tale that James Gunn is. I don't know about this new one, but in my opinion, they should have made Lex less corny with R1 or 1A, A1, like a fucking video game player. More of a hands-on kind of person.
I don't get why.
It sounded like oh, sorry, King. But let me go ahead and just say this real quick.
All right, man.
Rock. So it sounded like you actually liked the 3rd episode more than I feel like maybe I did, obviously. But
yeah.
What did you like about it?
I liked that there wasn't a fucking orgy in it.
Well, that's a plus.
I like the action. I like the action.
To be fair, if that's a point in a good direction, then I mean.
Well, I like that it's adult, so still had our gore in it, but it wasn't like sawing a fucking body in half like episode 2 and cutting it up into little pieces. And
what's crazy is like I'd actually agree. Like it's been my favorite episode of the 3 episodes that are out there.
I loved how
I'm just curious what you liked.
I liked how it started with Joel Kinnaman. And it tied it into Suicide Squad, which I've been fucking waiting for since I told you guys back before Superman came out. I'm like, I can't wait to see what Rick, because me and T was like always saying, Frank Grillo is a shitty fucking actor. I'm like, he probably is, T, but hold up, don't discredit him. I want to see.
Have you watched
I want to
Next
see
Level or whatever
it tie into Rick Flag
good.
Senior, the Suicide Squad. I want to see Peacemaker. You know, the whole season we got had nothing to do with fucking Superman or tied in. I want to get some conclusion to what he killed that fucking dude. If we're bringing his dad in here. We got nothing, fucking nothing. And this episode, it starts off with not only do we get it tying in, but like you said, is this a third fucking universe? Is this the same universe? It can't be the same universe because Corto Maltese, he even says that didn't happen in the Corto Maltese universe. So if this dude is fucking June Moon from the Suicide Squad movie, and then he's getting shipped to Corto Maltese, that's somebody did both things instead of me just doing one. This guy doing one. I did
flashbacks from both Suicide Squad movies. They're throwing both of them, and so like I've noticed some people, and I don't want to say they're completely wrong, but at the same time, they're throwing that into like the second universe, right? And they're saying, oh, that actually makes it canon. And it's like, actually, no. That's in a second universe, and that could be like the other. But the problem
we don't know. It's leaving up in the air.
Yeah,
you know? We don't know. The way that he explains it makes us question.
What we're given right now would mean that, like, even if, like, let's go with my theory.
Here's a good one.
Let's go with my racist theory, right? Mm-hmm. And so if so. That would mean like the Joel Kinnaman lifeline or whatever, where he went and did all that shit in the first movie, would be a very racist, fucking crazy world or whatever. So it's like it's hard to sit there and say that that's canon, but he is saying that something about whatever's going on is canon. I don't think we'll be able to really tell until the end. But
why would it be hard to say it's canon? He didn't say who's going there. He said the only person he said is canon is June Moon. So he didn't say he's going to go meet up with Idris Elba, the black guy. He didn't say
the storyline is
canon. He's left it in the air for people like me that want fucking continuity. And to be like, wait a minute, when we're questioning this, be like, wait, he didn't really say that. Here's a good example. Fucking Auto Bayu, right? When she goes up to fucking Peacemaker.
Are you saying I'm not paying attention to continuity?
No. I said, no, we pay attention to it, but it leaves it in the air for discussion. Here's a great example. When Auto Bayu in episode 2 goes to Peacemaker to Chris Smith's house, and they're sitting on the front porch, and she's talking to him with his cell phone. She goes, "You're being watched by Argus, bro." And he goes, how the fuck do you know that? I thought you weren't working with the argument. I got a friend on the inside, a friend that told me. We're assuming that's fucking John Economos. They never say that John Economos. We're assuming, right?
It cuts right to him. So
exactly. So we're assuming. Like it's never been confirmed.
The context is
but does she state it? But does she state it?
At the same time, no, you're right.
So what if 4 or 5 episodes down we have another person introduced, and it's like, who the fuck is this? Like, what if her girlfriend, her ex, her is actually working for Argus? Why the fuck is she gonna get a fucking
funniest part?
Start working for fucking a coffee joint.
Funniest part about all this is like
that's the cover.
What happens with all these shows when we start theorizing and everything is we're thinking way more than all the writers are.
Are we, 100%. Or is James Gunn good enough to do that? Because when I look at Guardians, and I see the shit he's set up, I'm like, he is good. And now that we're getting a little bit of insertion from the Suicide Squad, which we got now, after Superman, which we didn't need it to be involved in, because it wasn't part of Superman's tale, and now we're getting it. I'm like, I don't know if he's just got criticism from the audience, and he heard the audience is like, okay, we need to do that.
Here's another
or if it was set up. I don't know.
Like, but after Superman, would you sit there and sell this to the audience as like, hey, this is the follow up?
No.
Like,
No, but when you watch the animated films, which I was saying earlier, when I went away, I think King was talking about.
You shouldn't have to watch the animated films.
I think somebody in the chat had mentioned, like, you know, I'm getting something confused with the. I wasn't talking about the comics when I was talking about Hush earlier. I was talking about the animated films, which this universe is heavily based off of. So he utilizes the Joker against him, and it's the Riddler. This is the Hush character, not the comic. Where he's not going off the comic book. He's going off of all these new DC adaptations are going off of Warner Brothers animations, and they're all been unlocked for free on YouTube, so you can watch them yourself if you got a little bit of time, free with ads. And that's what all these things are going for. The new if you watch Batman Hush animation, you'll know exactly what Batman 2 is going to be. Because you'll see the Batman 1, the first half of it, the second half be like, oh, I see what Rock's saying. That's why they introduced the Joker now, because he's going to be an intricate part, and he's going to look like he's the villain, but he's not. And it's going to be like, well, it's actually this Hush character. Who the fuck is Hush?
A lot of people don't know who Hush is. Actually, Hush was almost kind of introduced.
That's why I don't want to say
Batman.
it. I'm just trying to let people know what it is. It's a continuous film. They're doing when you watch part 1 and you watch part 2, you can be like, oh, and the Penguin season, that's cool.
Why the fuck does that connect to Peacemaker though? Like none of this connects to Peacemaker
because it's a continuous film, continuity. And so when you watch season 1. And then the Superman, and then season 2, there's continuity. So when you get to when he was talking about is Superman 2 going to be a
there
sequel?
Actually isn't.
It's not.
They're just
it's going to be a sequel to Supergirl. Supergirl will be a sequel to Superman.
Their own continuity.
Superman Mine Tomorrow will be a sequel to Supergirl.
Here's the problem with Peacemakers. Peacemaker would be a good side story that kind of bridged the gaps between the other DC films, but they're not doing that. They're treating it like a sequel to Superman, which you shouldn't do.
They literally
they're doing it like Fast and the Furious style, like Tokyo Drift being the third movie in the franchise, even though it's supposed to be a spin-off movie. It's not a direct sequel, but they turned it into a sequel.
You know what they did is they turned it into the
MCU.
No, hold on. So MCU, but they sold it almost as Agents of Shield, right? Right? Like they basically did like Peacemaker is like Agents of Shield for Marvel, like, but obviously way more hardcore and with a bunch of R-rated bullshit thrown into it. It's basically that, but they're also saying actually
or Daredevil
sure
the Daredevil he appeared in one of the Spider-Man movies as himself. Cox he appeared as Daredevil. Remember?
Cox,
yeah, I mean that was way further along. That was way further along. But it's like what they got going on now, it's like the DC stuff. It's like they're throwing it out there. Like Peacemaker is basically kind of the Agents of Shield of Marvel or of DC. I mean,
Agents of Shield had nothing to do with Marvel. You didn't have to watch.
That's the thing, though, is like it didn't, but there was still stuff that was like it was kind of trickling over a little bit. They just went ahead and took that idea and just ramped it up to 100 and just fucking threw it out there. And they're like, yeah, let's also go like hardcore R-rated.
If you watch the first phase 1, it goes like Iron Man, then Captain America, then Iron Man 2, then Thor. You know, it's not like, so it's like when you look at it, Captain America is a sequel to Iron Man, because when you finish Iron Man, there's a little fucking ends credit scene like we're putting together a team. We're going to call ourselves the Avengers. And he says something about some you're like, what the fuck? And then it goes, and then it opens up with Nick Fury.
Dude, Marvel obviously did it right.
In Times Square. And then you get there, so at the end of Iron Man is the beginning of Captain America. At the end of Captain America is the beginning of Iron Man 2. At the end of Iron Man 2 is the beginning of Thor. Because in the Iron Man 2, we get a fucking, you start seeing Nick Fury and them riding to an event that happened in the desert. It's Thor's hammer that hit the ground. So that's what he's doing. So like when DA was like, what does he mean? Man of Tomorrow, 2027 Superman ain't going to be a continuation or a sequel to. It's not going to be a sequel to. It's going to be a sequel to Supergirl. And Supergirl is going to be sequel. The TV shows have sprinkled in and tied into it, just like it. But I don't think we necessarily have to watch the TV shows if you want to just watch the movies. But
they
for people
sold
that
it.
want to know
They
the
sold
backstories,
that. They
there's a
sold
lot.
that as the idea. So yeah,
If they're
It gives a
gonna
lot
do
of
that,
lore.
why not make a PG-13 version of Peacemaker?
That's not what DC is. DC isn't PG-13.
I know, but like
they're at
that
least
way, if
PG.
you want more people to watch it, to match the Superman ratings over there.
That's what differentiates them from Marvel, though, is the blood, the gore, the sex. Again, when you get to, this is what I told Derek
want to make more money, right?
On the nightcap the other night. I said they should have he should have split it in two. In the opening, when you see Superman like this and he busts a little chest, they should have went DC Dark. And that way you'd be like, oh, what the fuck's dark mean? Oh, there's gonna be some titties and ass and probably some gore. Let's get out of here, kids. But when you have Superman just busting chains like that, and you see the little kids see it, they're like, oh, this is probably a PG-13 movie. Wrong. It is not. So the logo in the introduction throws people the fuck off. You're getting this really comic book. DC has always been adult. Mr. Pig does way worse than what Peacemaker did in this episode 2. So get ready for it if you want to watch a Batman film, which is new Warner Brothers animation is when it's owned by HBO. They're fucking graphic.
I mean,
I know DC.
You're
has
right.
a
You're right.
black
You're right
label.
to a point, but at the same
They have a black
time,
label.
it's like you shouldn't be promoting it in the way that they are. Like,
it should be
They also had Vertigo. They had Vertigo Comics.
They got Black Label. They
agree
should have done
with
that. DC Black Label should have.
And Vertigo Comics before they shut it down and replaced it with Black, replacing it with DC Black, which they should have kept Vertigo for their R-rated.
It's a great one.
People even know what the fuck that is. Like,
that's how you do it. You have Superman come in a busted chain. Don't go. He's all dark and goes Vertigo. It'd be like, what the fuck's Vertigo? It'd be like, all right, babe, we got to get the kids out of here. That we don't have to call
should
it
have been
DC.
the DC.
I got more comic shit
Marvel.
tattooed on me than everybody on this panel, and I still don't know what the fuck that is.
He's right though, but true
Vertigo
people like me
Comics
do know
is
that.
basically-
You're right. You're right, but it's not. That's
they own that.
I
and
don't
he bought
know
those
that.
trademarks years ago.
I went out of my way to mutilate myself to not know that, and I still
Tell some
don't
kid
know
that now that doesn't know anything about it. Say, I need
who the
graphic
fuck is
Vertigo.
gonna know that? Random.
You're
right.
You do because you Wikipedia'd it. I don't want to say you Wikipedia'd it, but at the same time, you went to your random store and like you were on top of your shit. Cool. You're like random. What? One of 10 people. Like the biggest problem with all this is like you're trying to sell this to the masses, right? Like you're like everybody should be a part of whatever the fuck is going on, and because you're not doing that, people are trying to find ways to, I don't know, jump through hoops to be like, well, you didn't watch this, you didn't watch that, you didn't do that, to justify something that's coming out. You should be able to watch every single fucking DC movie that's coming out in general without any TV show. Same with Marvel, same with whatever. You should not need to do homework, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't need to do homework to do that. And that's what all these things are trying to do, which is stupid.
I can watch the Suicide Squad and then right after that watch Superman, and I don't have to have any kind of
You can.
Nobody, everybody else can too. You don't have to be like, are these tied together? What? It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're in the same universe, but they're not
but Rock, that's you though. The normal person wouldn't get like, and I'm not trying to say that as an insult, Rock. I'm just saying like the normal person.
You realize
on the street
everybody on this channel right here,
that.
we're not normal people as far
we're
as
abnormal.
Concerned.
We are
That's
abnormal.
what I'm getting at. If I had a girlfriend, I sat her down and I'm like watching the Suicide Squad, right? She's like, that's a good movie. I'm like, all right, let's watch another one. And I just pop on Superman. She's like, that was a great movie. I'm like, you know what? They're in the same universe. They are.
It might be a great reason why we don't have girlfriends is because we talk about shit like this.
I shouldn't have said a girlfriend. I meant to say if I show somebody that didn't know anything about this, I put a girlfriend because
if you showed your pops or your mom, we get
they'd be more intuitive, so it's like show somebody that didn't understand this and be like, is this a good film? Yeah, it was good. You want to watch another film? Because I'm bored. Yeah, let's watch another film. And I just happen to pop on Superman after that. They'd be like, that was pretty cool. You know what? They're actually in the same universe. Really? No shit. It doesn't fucking matter though, does it? Did you like this one? Did you like that one? And so he's making good enough films to where
you literally made a conversation that has never happened. Like
I've watched. Have you watched Superman yet? Have you ever watched it? Have you ever watched it since you watched it in the you've watched it more than once.
Dude,
right?
I literally watched it with you. What are you talking about?
The new Superman. Not Superman 78. We didn't watch the new Superman.
Oh, yeah,
yet.
no. Well, I mean, no, we didn't watch a new one. I watched the fucking long ass 78
How many
one.
times have you seen the new
that
one?
you straight up
Stace,
said
are you
you've never
confused now?
seen.
I am.
Have you seen the new one more than
No,
once?
I'm just sitting back enjoying the show. I just got my popcorn right here.
Yeah, it's
Have you seen-
crazy over here. I don't think his,
nerd wars going on here. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about
I lost track with this.
What I'm saying is he making good films. I've watched Suicide Squad numerous times. I've watched Superman now twice.
Hey Rockefeller,
I mean,
look,
I haven't got it on digital, but when I get it on digital and when it comes out, I'm going to buy it and just so have it in the collection.
We get
and I'll
that,
watch it
Rock.
again.
That you're going to be
hold
one of
on.
those abnormal people to do that, but other people that's not abnormal, they need to be told how to watch it because they'll be confused as fuck. That's the general consensus of this, right?
If you buy the paid the HBO's, it'll be phase one.
Look, we can look at what's going on and understand the flow of time of what's going on with all this shit.
And if they don't do it,
or go walk up to, like, I don't know, these imaginary girlfriends that you want or whatever. Doesn't matter.
Don't do that.
And then
Like,
ask them, like, hey, how do you understand the flow of time of Marvel or DC? And they're gonna be like, what the fuck did you just call me? Like, that's that's gonna be the response.
No, the response is they're gonna get pepper spray from their purse or a taser, and they're gonna fucking shock or spray you in the face.
It's gonna be brutal.
They're gonna get the police, and they're gonna throw your ass in jail for no reason.
I think it's a hard task.
I might have just said something that T can agree with. He's like, yeah, you motherfuckers all deserve mace.
I think the way he's telling his story, that's why you have such a splinter cell in the thinking of DC, because Zack Snyder's universe seemed a lot smoother. It was smoother with a lot of question marks. It left room for movies to fill in the gaps. Mm-hmm. Whereas James Gunn's his thing, you can't take it seriously, right? Because it's like, come on, man, DC's a serious brand, and then like now it's like this comical thing. So it's like a phony. We got Temu DC, not the real thing.
Yeah.
And
Uncle T, it's like the Power It's like the Power Rangers from the '90s, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but more mature, but more adult oriented.
T's 100% right with that, like the Temu DC kind of like
it's
analogy
the Warner
there.
animation.
Even though I know we joke around about like Temu this or whatever, but at the same time, no, he's 100% right. Where it's like you can't take it seriously because, I mean, there's a reason that we're sitting here talking about it in this capacity. It's because there's so much to talk about that is ridiculous. It's so comical. It's so out of place, and it's like, why do I have so many questions over something that should be so simple?
I think it shows our age.
That's what's happening over and over again with, like, not just DC and Marvel. I mean, movies in general, but obviously we're talking about Marvel and DC. But let's go with just DC. It's like just DC in general is like, it's so ridiculous that you're just like, why do I have so many questions over something that should be simple? Like, I think that's our biggest kind of concern here is like, this should be simple, like, especially for your first movie, the first thing that's setting up your whole universe, the first thing that's doing all this. And then your next thing is like, hey, let's go to like a rated R fucking television show that has like bad ratings or whatever that barely anybody watched to begin with. Like you're throwing us from one kind of mediocrity into other mediocrity, and then you're trying to sell us saying it's a success. And I don't know, like it's crazy to me.
Is he not?
Should have done.
It sounds like we're all kind of on board with that idea. Maybe not.
They should have introduced Supergirl in Peacemaker. They should have had her get drunk as fuck and be a part of that orgy.
she might. She might.
Obviously she wears a mask, so that way when she does the PG-13.
James Gunn just should have made fucking Supergirl his like his wife, like the girl who plays what's her name, Cornhart or whatever, and then just had I mean, I know, just had Superman like get it on with his cousin, and like he could fulfill even. He could fulfill even more weird fantasies that he has going on because apparently
this is my cousin. I do it.
He'd say it's pure bloodline. He'd say it's a pure bloodline.
No, he wants
the last Kryptonians.
Every dude to bone his wife but him. Like that seems like James Gunn's goal is to be like, I want every dude in every show that I'm doing to bone my wife other than me. Like that seems like what's going on.
Yeah, he's like
that's what floats his boat. He's in my mind, he's free to do it. That's what floats his boat.
I'm building a harem.
You got the keys. You got the keys to the kingdom, and apparently your kingdom is watching other dudes fuck your wife. So go for it. I guess
his whole thing with his universe, dude, is it's just the more and more you see, the more you get like, I'm just interested in it, right? And it's like, damn, man. I mean, if you weren't a Marvel fan, man, or anything, he's almost forcing you to root for Marvel, man, because it's like I said, it's the not Suicide Squad, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Like it's stupid comedy, man. It's like, come on, man. And these are characters you respect. And he's to me, he's ruining the brand so much. You only want to go back to seeing Batman. Well, shit, just give me only Batman, man. Because you fucked up Superman. You know what I mean? Do you really want to see a Man of Tomorrow fucking movie with him and fucking Lex Luthor fucking? I don't want to fucking see that.
I don't want to see them teaming up. I don't want to see them teaming up, T. I want to see them fucking fight each other. I don't want to see them teaming up.
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them fucking each other, T. I don't want to see that.
Exactly.
Who want to see that shit?
Eventually, Superman goes to him.
Well, it didn't sound like a pause when you said it, bro.
They don't team up, but they have they come.
Sounded like you said fucking each other.
We don't want to see Pokemon like go anywhere, but it's like we want to see Superman go to Lex Luthor's pole, like right. Sorry.
That's
what?
We don't want to go to his black hole.
You've never seen that meme? Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do it.
No. I don't
want let's not go there, please.
His pole?
You've all seen it. Come on.
Okay.
So basically, are we ready for Supergirl next year? Because that's the next one coming, right? After
see that, dude. What is that going? It's gonna be. I don't want to see a frat fucking movie. I don't want to see a frat fucking dude. I don't want to see a sorority movie with her. Basically, that's not this interesting, man. Like I want to be able to take Superman is high stakes, serious, man. I don't need Superman to be comical. I just need him to be like, hey, man, that's fucking the big dog. Fucking treat him with some fucking respect, dude. And I like Corn Sweat. Corn Sweat, man, he makes for a great Superman. The way his aesthetics, he looks like a great Superman. But he really didn't portray him like, oh man, like Cavill. The problem is Cavill did it really well, man. I mean, as an adult version of Superman, like that wasn't fucking bogged down by, I don't have technology to help him out. Like he was fucking great. And then you get this version of stuff. It's just like in some comedy world, man. I don't want satire in my super fucking hero movies in every fucking scene, dude. Everything is all satire with him. Satire, porn. It's like a 14-year-old boy wrote the scripts for these fucking movies. It's bad.
So what I got playing on the background is this is the introduction to Injustice 2. T. This is what I think the Supergirl movie will probably end up starting like. It introduces Brainiac. This is her origin story. This is what happened when when Superman was getting shipped off from Krypton. Jor-El was shipping him off. This is what was going down the whole time. We just didn't see it. So if the Superman Girls movie starts this way, James Gunn has had this thought up and set up, and he's got more than what we think coming down the pipeline.
You're giving him too much credit.
I'm giving him too much credit.
You really are.
If he does, just like I didn't think, like when I was hoping to get episode 3, what we got with like the Suicide Squad sprinkling in with Rick Flag Jr. It took a while to get there, but we got it. This is perfectly set up to do this, So I mean, I'm giving him more credit than he deserves, but I think this is. He'll sprinkle in his stupid jokes, which none of us like, but I think that's why Batman will be a little bit more serious tone. Thank God we got Matt Reeves Batman, which is coming out, 2 years now? That's going to be fucking real serious. We know how that is. They think I'm the shadows. I am the shadows. It'll be too fucking serious. We're making memes about how this is way too fucking serious. You know? So either we get
I think he's in charge, and what he's doing is he's making a Traumaville DC. Traumaville version of DC. And it's either going to be for fans that like it or fans that don't. And he's not hiding that. He's not hiding that. Look, he's got kaijus, all this crazy shit. This fucking Metamorpho is basically Toxic Avenger. It's like that's what he's doing.
Gods and Monsters, like this, like phase 1 title. There's a fucking WB animation cartoon called Gods and Monsters. I don't think he's gonna go this crazy, but there's a part in it I think he's gonna utilize. That's the one I was telling you where Batman's like the vampire, and like Wonder Woman's like more like Starfire, the daughter of Apocalypse. And Superman, instead of being Jor-El's son, is actually Zod's son. That's why he's got a goatee.
Dude, fucking after Superman and Peacemaker, like it just got me kind of like
Wham, bam! What the fuck just happened?
It's got me kind of like that. Like
it's got us talking though. I feel like I'm a nerd again back in the comic book fucking era when I was fucking 13 and I was going to buy these fucking Star Trek fucking trading cards and I had every Uncanny X-Men coming out and I'd be like, what's going to happen next episode, guys? I'd be like, I don't know. What do you think, Rockefeller? Can we only get one a month? And I'd be like, oh, well, I can see this going on. It's making me feel like a nerd again. I'm interested.
He's not.
I'm waking up singing this stupid song. I've been singing this fucking Peacemaker song the past 3 days and I can't stop singing it. I love the way the introduction looked when it's just like the neon lights flashing, like real quick, and it comes in.
No, what the fuck? It's really, I must be in a fucking different dimension.
It's comic booky to me.
What are you watching? What are you watching to have you so hopeful?
Hey, different. I mean, when it comes to watching in another dimension, like I did see your Alien review. Like,
is that a movie or is that a TV show?
That makes me wonder. He left. He was like, "Fuck it."
Oh man, I want to talk about that. Damn it! I was gonna say, what was that? Was that a TV show or was that a fucking movie? Because everybody keeps saying it's good.
A TV show. It's not a good TV show.
Well, he's like the third person I've heard say it's good. And, everybody else shits on him when seen it. They're like, I haven't really seen it.
He came back. He might
have back and actually dropped off an accident.
We got T back.
My Alien review was great. It was awesome, man. I like Alien. I'm fucking impressed with that shit.
I'm curious. I'm curious why. Like, I'm super curious why.
Are you ready to listen? If you listen, I'll give you a quick. I think because
I listened to your whole review and
it's
listened.
Clever.
Yeah,
it's clever because it's one. The fact that they did that, like Peter Pan do. Boy Cavalier is basically
they literally combined Peter Pan with Alien, and you thought that was clever?
Yes, that's very clever. Very clever. It's interesting. Morrow, they've got interesting character. Timothy Oliphant's character is interesting. Morrow is interesting. Boy Cavalier is interesting. That's stuff that we didn't know prior.
Why?
Why? Because they're interesting characters. You don't know anything about them. You don't know anything about them.
And sometimes, there doesn't have to be an explanation.
It's
something interesting.
Even the writers can't explain. Like the writers can't even explain why they're interesting, but that's why it's interesting to you. Like, ooh.
Well, I didn't know that. I think they're interesting because of the twists and turns. You don't know.
What twists and turns? What are you kidding?
The twists and turns. Wait a minute. You don't know what these aliens are going to do. You don't know this eyeball character. That octopus.
Dude, you know what's crazy? The only character people are talking about that they actually like is the eyeball character. That's it.
No, Morrow is.
You know how many eyeballs the tarantula has? Well, they come too.
Morrow is the guy. Morrow is. That's an interesting character. The Wayland Yutani link and all that stuff. That is interesting. This is a world we haven't been able to touch. And it just seems to me.
What are you talking about? It's a prequel.
Wait a minute.
Did we ever know that's already been explored?
Did you know Prodigy before? I didn't know Prodigy. What are you talking about? Did you know?
Did you not watch the other movies?
I never heard of Prodigy. I don't remember Prodigy. I don't.
I can only say I watched the first 3, and I really only watched the first 2. Halfway through the third one, I was like, this one isn't as good. I quit out, so I'm not on to the alien thing. So that's why somebody tells me it's good.
Like,
I'm not into that universe.
Okay,
I'm a comic book guy.
Let's be fair. I mean, or let's be honest here. Like T says stuff like Alien Earth is great and Foundation is great.
What is it on? What streaming service?
And then he still won't watch I don't know, things like I don't know. Lord of the fucking Rings. Like the best fucking thing out there ever.
He will when it comes around next time in the theater. You got to at least catch it, man. We're getting no shit. It won't be for like 3. It probably won't be for like 3 years. I think next time
Lord of the Rings.
I think it's 2028 is the next time it comes out.
Best trilogy ever fucking made.
But then he comes out. By then, your nephews and boys will be probably 18, 21.
He comes out with takes saying like Alien Earth is great.
It'd be good for an old man to take the young generation team and be like, men, sit back, let's have a good time and watch a great movie.
You know what Alien Earth is it's for people who have never picked up a book. Like
here we go. Here we go. The guy with the masters, the only person on the phone with his masters doesn't fucking pick up a book. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
Just go read your master's book. There you go. Go read a fucking fantasy story.
Crazy.
When you're talking about fantasy, go pick one up.
Hey, I need for a video game, bro. I don't need no fucking college, university, liberal to tell me anything.
I mean, look, college degree don't mean shit. It's just a fucking fancy napkin.
Video games.
You're admitting it's useless. Like, what are you
no, it ain't useless. I guarantee his paychecks show you how useless they are, right, T? No, college educations are not useless. They're gonna get you into a nice air-conditioned fucking
place. Not
to
get into semantics, but okay, no, I'm not going to get into
my college-educated brother.
I know T.
He goes on a vacation.
Agree with me when I got into this with him. It would be
so
like
my uneducated brother, who's a union boy, who's an elevator.
I already know roughly where T stands because we've talked in person about this shit. But like, let's throw that out the window. Like, who gives a shit?
Listen, I'm not on. Look, I'm sure Lord of the Rings is interesting. My brain is not ready to take on that. My imagination.
Dude, but you're willing to take on Peter Pan in Alien Universe?
Yes.
Like
that's
interesting. It's like
how you're saying you want something more serious, T?
It's like a children's fantasy based.
You're saying you want something more serious and like less like kiddie and jokey. If you keep going down this route where we're getting all this spoon fed, all this jokes in 3 years when the fucking comes up.
No,
it's serious, T. You might think it's kiddie.
You're gonna say the Acolyte was good.
You'll be.
I would never say that. The Acolyte is not interesting. Just like Ahsoka was.
That's the road you're going down.
No, I'm not. I know what road I'm doing. I'm telling you, I don't find Lord of the Rings interesting. I don't.
It's great.
You've never watched it. Like,
I have watched. I've watched 15 minutes of. If it came
when Sir Ian McKellen passes, it'll be the time. If he dies before 2028, when the next anniversary comes up,
like,
and they play in the theaters again, you might want to check it out.
Like, let's say very well-read and very not well-read people. It doesn't matter. At any time in history, right now, I could just like go wake up some of the people around me and be like, "Hey, you guys want to watch Lord of the Rings Extended Edition?" And everyone's gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, 100%."
I'm probably the only black person that doesn't like Lord of the Rings.
Hey, black people.
And there's no black people in Lord of the Rings. There's no fucking black people in Lord of the Rings.
They got the orcs.
The orcs? Fuck being an orc. No, hey, look. I don't like that shit.
Dude, Rocky no.
Fuck being an orc.
Why did you say that?
No.
That's a bad joke, but it's
true. But every joke has a little bit of truth behind it. They are the black people in the.
Yeah, well, it's a joke because like there was a shitty magazine that said it, and they were like, "But I'm like, is this how they represent black people?" And they were like,
"Yeah, you're being black people, honey. Shut the fuck up. It's New Zealand.
Are you just spawned from the mud or whatever?"
But I don't like. Look, I don't like Star Wars either. To be honest with you, I hate fucking Star Wars. Star Wars.
Hey, on that I can agree with you.
No, I don't like A New Hope. I'll give you one thing. A New Hope is great. Is a great film. It shows you like, and I can watch New Hope. It's short. It's to the point. It's a good little heroic story about a young dude. I love A New Hope. I think A New Hope's fucking awesome. Watching all
I
three of them
love
kind of
new
stuck.
hoes. I always love new hoes. New hoes are great. But look,
new hoes, yeah, and T's down for new hoes left and right. Like,
In
dude,
different areas.
you know what? He's even down for Revenge of the Hose. Like Revenge of the Hose is even one of the T's. Like it's his masterpiece. Like he loves that.
I sure do.
Hey, with that being said, look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting pretty tired. I'm sure, like, we're at literally over 3 hours, which is fucking crazy. But Rockefeller, what do you got going on, man? Let's go ahead and start wrapping this up.
I think nothing special. You know, I ain't doing any streaming today on Sunday. I'll be on DA's office tonight, hanging out with you guys. Hopefully, this evening.
I'm
I don't
not
know what time it is. You ain't gonna be there, Uncle T?
No.
Well, you can watch from far. I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be checking out. I'll be in the chat, man, but I ain't gonna be on. I'm tired, damn it.
We need all the support we can get. So you want to hang out in the chat?
He's too busy hanging out in Syfaxx's chat. He's like, fuck DA, man. Fuck that guy.
That won't be till later.
Never would I be like, fuck DA, man. Never.
That's like 20 hours from now or some shit. You know?
Never, man.
That's what T is doing. I'm gonna clip this and send it to him. Like,
but I'm going back to Sekiro Monday. So Monday morning I'll go back to play Sekiro because I beat fucking Bloodborne Thursday and I didn't do shit Friday because I was like,
there you go. So on Monday through Friday, Rockefeller Plaza is obviously gonna be back to the coffee and what do you call it? A bonfire and coffee. Bonfire and coffee streams.
I need to practice mine.
And obviously, well, T, do you have anything coming up, or you're just chilling?
Just chilling right now, man. Kicking it.
Right on. So T's kicking it, just killing it, and just doing his own thing, just fucking doing whatever. And also, let's go ahead to Stacy Gardner. What's going on, brother? Like, dude, he does a bunch of I'm gonna promote him before he promotes himself. Like, he does a bunch of gaming streams and whatnot. He's also a huge supporter, and dude, he's a big supporter on a bunch of channels. Whatever, we see his name all the fucking time. He's been killing it. Go ahead and check this guy out. I think Rockefeller's been actually throwing his link out there. Dude, go support. Go support.
Throwing a link out there. Wow.
Oh, the link to his channel. There you go. Come on, the link to the channel. There you go. But he's been doing good work, and also a big support on a bunch of the channels. We see his name all over the place. And yeah, man, go ahead and throw out what you got coming up, dude.
I got my next episode of Fairy Tale. Hopefully wrapping up Attack of the Dragons. Got another Rogue Galaxy stream tomorrow, then just right back to the grind on Monday.
Right on. So Attack of the Dragons, like, he was kind of cutting out, but I got some of it. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but and Attack of the Dragons on Monday. He's been, like I said, doing a bunch of video game streams, probably a lot of old games that probably a lot of us grew up around and actually probably love and respect and like used to love and everything. Every time I've checked into it, like, he's playing something that I'm like, fuck, dude, nostalgia just floods me. I'm just like, dude, keep it up, brother. And I love having you on. I also love having everybody on that is willing to jump on. And with that being said,
subscribe
thank you guys
to
for checking out to another Syfaxx on Saturday. And
I gotta go to the gym.
I know I don't sit here and demonize Democrats as much as my title said, but I will sometime, and I'll throw jabs in every now and then. But thanks for hanging out, and you know what? Peace out. Love everybody. Everyone have a great night, and dude, have a great Saturday. Peace out, or actually Sunday morning. There you go.
Get your shit together. Peace.
Later.